What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Hot Mic here on the John Rocha channel. I am John Rocha, joined as always by the man himself, the Snyder. Jeff Sneider, how are you, bro?
Hello, Johnny boy. I'm
What's
Jeff
going on,
Snyder.
brother?
This is 60 minutes.
Oh, really? You want to start there? For God's sakes. How's it going, everybody? Joe Rogan for 60 minutes, man. We got so much going on here today on the Hot Mic. So much to talk about in the world of entertainment. Thanks to everybody for being patient that we're starting half an hour later. We are, because I went to see Scary Movie at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and so that we could talk about it here on the show. Jeff saw it last night. So yeah, there's a lot there. You can open it, you're getting your almonds out nice. So there's so much to talk about here on the show. We got entertainment, trailers, news, drama, controversy, and later on, if there's time, we are planning to do a draft of 10 horror directors.
Time, dude, bro. There's gonna be
We're
time.
doing it. All right, it's plenty of time.
Too much for this. There's gonna be time.
Okay, we're doing a draft of horror directors that we would choose to do a horror film now that are like under 50 years old. We wanted to choose the newer, younger crop of directors and do our draft and see where we go with that. So that's going to be something for you to look forward to later on in the show. But the Streamlabs super chats are open. Send your love, send your questions, thoughts, and comments. It's pinned in the chats in the description of the video. Jeff, how are you? How are things? Where are you at? Anything you want to update us on with your week? Anything people need to look forward to in the newsletter, anything like that?
I mean, our producer here, WVU grad, says this isn't the show for that. That's for Tuesday. This is for the hard-hitting news, according to our new producer, WVU grad. Since he did graduate from WVU.
I don't know. I don't trust anybody, grad. I don't trust as a guy from Virginia, I don't trust a mountaineer as far as I can throw him through their grandmother's house onto their ratty couch. Anyway, all right.
I'm good. Yeah. You know, it was it's been a busy week, a stressful week, but a good week.
Oh, good. Stressful because the newsletter and stuff?
Well, yeah, I was definitely a beast to wrestle that like 6,000 word juggernaut out this week. It took a lot to me, but I've got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm chasing a lot of stuff, waiting to hear back by the end of the show, hopefully. So we'll see.
Oh, well, it could be fun. Something to look forward to today, possibly. But all right, let's get into it, Jeff. Let's start off with this story because it just broke as we were getting ready for the show this afternoon. Netflix has apparently halted its pre-production on Denzel Washington's $200 million plus epic film directed by Antoine Fuqua here, Hannibal, and it was amid budget concerns. It's according to Deadline. The streamer has halted the pre-production on this thing. The film is planning to shoot this summer in Italy, but sources confirm plans have been, quote, put on pause due to budget concerns. The rumored price for this is around $200 million. Again, Jeff, we just are about to maybe get a $200 million film that might tank at the box office in Masters of the Universe. So what are your thoughts on this situation? What do you think's behind this thing? And was this the right move by Netflix?
Yes, obviously. Good call. Who is the audience for this?
It's a great question.
Just because Denzel Washington wants to play Hannibal and Antoine Fuqua wants to work with Denzel again and is willing to do his buddy a solid, or vice versa. The other is solid. Like, what are we doing here? Like, did you see what happened with it was a little movie, and you might have heard of it. It was called Gladiator 2.
Yes, I have heard of this film. Yes.
Lost a ton of fucking money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And was even reviled by the original star, Russell Crowe, who said it was not a good movie himself, which that rarely happens. Yeah.
Denzel was delicious in it, I think.
Yes, of course he was. Yeah.
He always is. And that much was never in doubt. But like, what about the Denzel movie that was just on Apple? The Spike Lee.
Yeah.
That was very good. Nobody watched that. Nobody cared. Yeah. You don't spend $200 million on a streaming movie to begin with, unless it's like a surefire hit, like this Brad Pitt, Fincher, Tarantino thing. Like that you can do $200 million. Narnia from Greta Gerwig can do $200 million. $200 million on a fucking Hannibal movie from Antoine Fuqua. I don't give a shit who's in it, even if it's Denzel. No.
Yeah. The film was supposed to chronicle the decisive campaign, the Hannibal waged against Rome during the Second Punic War. It's hard to wonder how the news of Washington's casting would land in Tunisia, where Hannibal is a historical figure. He's a near mythic national hero. That's according to Jordan Rumi's right up here. But like, Denzel isn't he multiple decades too old to play Hannibal? Hannibal was 28 when he crossed the Alps. Let's just put that into the equation here. And the other thing is, I agree with you, Jeff. Who is clamoring for this? Who is asking for this? We all love Denzel as an actor, but $200 million? And Fuqua, who, can have a spotty record as a director, kind of a 50-50 director. I don't know that I would want to spend $200 million at this time. And who's going to watch this thing? Like, that's the thing at the end of the day. I get that there's a lot of old men who watch Netflix. Maybe they'd be into it, but I don't think it's worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze, is what it seems like in this situation.
No, you have to have like a viral hit that appeals to the youth these days. This project has no appeal. So I wouldn't be surprised if the plug ends up getting pulled for good.
I think it would, right? I imagine they put a pause on this because Netflix is kind of looking, and in the last few years, they've been a little more stringent with their budgets, and been more careful since a few years ago when they were just throwing everybody money like candy. Now they're a bit more stringent. Maybe they just saw the writing on the wall.
It's all about what do people want to see Denzel as, right? Guys want to see Denzel and Training Day type stuff and out of time type action movies, and women love, like, the reason Denzel is the movie star that he is because women love Denzel.
Yes, 100%.
Does a fucking Hannibal conquering the Alps movie sound like it's for women?
Yeah. The other part of this too is, Jeff, is this a bit of Netflix doing Fuqua a solid? Because does this open Fuqua up now to direct the Michael sequel? Does it maybe open it up for him to come back and do the sequel? Maybe them and Netflix are like, well, look, will you take the hit on this and say you're re-looking at things? Let me go do the Michael sequel because it made a lot of money, and then I'll come back and we'll do this, and maybe the hype builds back up for this possibility.
It would seem to open the door now that he's available. If that can no longer be used as an excuse, it would allow him to save face.
Yeah.
And for, it's just like what I tweeted this week, which went viral, which I you never understand like why things go viral.
Of course.
I've heard really good things about Here Comes the Flood, which is the Robert Pattinson movie that Netflix is going to put out later this year.
Right.
So maybe that elevates Denzel's stock before year's end.
Yeah. And maybe there's more of a hype for it now, and then Fuqua can go back and do that Michael sequel. It's very possible. Very, very possible when you look at this kind of stuff.
What I saw in the grocery store the other day, John?
Tell me. In the grocery store. Go ahead.
You ever seen are you a Seinfeld guy?
Yeah, I love Seinfeld. They're great.
Muffin tops. They have muffin tops now.
Now, Jeff, there have been muffin tops for the last few years. What are you talking about?
I have not come across these muffin tops, but they're so soft and fluffy. This is not you by, who does it?
Are we getting muffin tops?
The English muffin. I'm not getting paid separately. Don't worry.
No. That's good. No, I love muffins. They're the best. The tops of the muffins are the only things I eat. To be honest, whenever I get muffins, you'd be hard pressed to see me eeting the bottom of those muffins.
I was gonna say I'm more of a bottom guy.
Hey-o.
With the muffins. With the muffins.
All right, let's move on to this other story, Jeff. And I know you hate talking about this, but we're a news show, so we're going to talk about this news show. But there is an update on this lawsuit with Paramount. Paramount has slammed the lawsuit to block the Warner Brothers merger, calling it, quote, a misguided attempt to politicize the antitrust law. They've asked a California court to toss out a lawsuit that was seeking to block its $110 billion merger. The merger, and they said basically this was a small, people were not anywhere near the financial level of Ellison trying to sue to stop this merger from happening. And yet this is another issue for them to deal with as the merger is going forward. So, Jeff, what do you think about this? Do you think do you think this is pretty much going to end the lawsuit, or do you think it'll still keep going here to fight the David versus Goliath type of fight?
The fight will continue on, but I just don't think it's going to matter,
Okay.
I think that Trump has already assured David Ellison that this is in the bag.
Yeah.
And I don't really think it matters how many petitions people sign or how many people sign them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the lawsuit was filed by 5 streaming subscribers who allege that the merger would strengthen Paramount's ability to quote Paramount's quote ability and incentivize to raise prices, reduce output, narrow slates, reduce quality, blah blah blah, and all of this. Look, I think they're valid to make the lawsuit, but I don't know. I mean, the level of lawyers you would have to go toe to toe with a studio like this to get this heard and listened to. And in the end, are they going to settle for a certain amount of money? Paramount will pay them off easily and just move on and get the merger done.
How do you prove it? How do you prove? What does this guy have a crystal ball? Like that may very well be the plan, but like, how are you supposed to prove it?
Yeah, and I also think this is something for the government to figure out. I know what you're saying about Trump, but as I've said before, there are systems in place to try to stop this if enough attorney generals, if enough representatives got involved in this kind of thing. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't think 5 subscribers are going to be the thing that puts puts the stick in the wheel, so to speak. Yeah.
No, an admirable stance.
Sure.
But ultimately a meaningless one and a useless.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some stances. Let's move on to this. Our man, Martin Scorsese. He is doing some AI here. He's getting in some trouble for some AI. Jeff, this is an interesting situation with Martin Scorsese because, you think of AI, you think of the younger people getting involved in this, but apparently Martin Scorsese is involved in this. And he said, quote, "We have to be open to how cinema can evolve." And he got paid for this, Jeff. He got a nice, handsome little bit of money for this whole situation. But Boots Riley was pissed off about the situation and issued a statement himself. The director who has I Love Boosters out in the theaters now, he said, "My guess is at 83, they gave his family a gang of money. They throw tens of millions left and right. He wanted the income stream for them and feels like AI will fall on its face anyway, so he doesn't give a fuck. If that's not the case, well, then extra fuck him. Separately, go see I Love Boosters today, blah, blah, blah." So
promote your movie, right?
Yeah, promote.
Throw a bomb at the master. Yeah, it'll get picked up on shows like this.
Yeah, true. To be fair, this is just for storyboarding. This is what Scorsese is looking at for storyboarding. He's not saying I'm going to make an AI movie. So, but it seems like, more and more, Jeff, we're seeing more and more people talk about AI. Jennifer Aniston spoke about it. Reese a few months ago. Sandra Bullock as well. And so I see that Hollywood is starting to embrace AI piece by piece, step by step, amidst protests like Boots Riley does. And Scorsese's not the
Boots O'Reilly. We need an Irish guy named Boots O'Reilly.
I sure love them boosters. But this whole situation is fascinating because a lot of the old guard who you would think would be the most hesitant are kind of opening the door to AI and considering it. Paul Schrader, who's the most curmudgeonly of them all, said he might consider AI. So, and Doug Liman even said he was going to shoot his next film on AI soundstage. So what are your thoughts on all this, man?
I mean, how old is Scorsese now? He's in his 80s. Like
he said, Boots said 83. That's what he said.
It's like I'm not surprised that he kind of want to experiment with AI, right? And new tools.
Yeah,
he's probably his entire career like, these fucking storyboards, pain in the ass to get these things done. And now it's like and then some fucking jackass comes along and he's like, "Hey man, we can do these storyboards for cheaper and a lot faster." And he's like, "All right, yeah, we'll give it a shot. It's AI though, are you gonna be okay with it?" Yeah. It's not like we're making a movie with AI. It's fine. That was my Scorsese.
But yeah, it's a very good Scorsese. Yeah. But I mean, because look, some of the names that you see with all of this, I think is always fascinating with the people involved. You got Roger Deakins has talked about using AI. Darren Aronofsky, as I said, with that Revolution thing.
Everybody's curious.
Brady Corbett, Michael Mann, James Cameron, Werner Herzog, George Miller, Doug Liman, Alex Parrish, Roger Avery have all reacted positively. But you know who's against it, which has really surprised me? Michael Bay. Michael Bay said it doesn't create, it just imitates, and it will create a whole bunch of lazy people. So to all the original creators out there, have no fear. Michael Bay, of all people, is taking a stand against AI. I'm really surprised by this. But
Michael Bay's always been a man of the people. He knows why we're there in the movie theater. We want to see Megan Fox's butt on the motorcycle. The man of the people.
Want to see her midriff, her stomach. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever he was showing us.
Well, you've got you're having lunches and drinks and dinners with people in Hollywood. Does the subject of AI come up? Are you sensing that the tide is turning amidst all the protests, that more and more people are embracing this? We had Amazon last week with those animation, even though Jorge was essentially bullied off of that project. Your thoughts on this?
Listen, I think that Hollywood is a town that loves to cut corners. It's full of a lot of lazy people. who
True.
want to enjoy their lifestyles and don't want to do the work necessarily. And, even though they won't admit it, they're probably using more AI than they're saying.
Maybe.
Not something that like we talk about. I think it's like something that's probably kept in the shadows. I don't know a lot of people who are like proudly out and about doing it, unless it's like a big celebrity, and there's usually some financial incentive for them. If you're not like outright advertising for AI, they're getting money off, to use AI, or whatever it is, because they're just helping AI companies tell their story. Dude, your voice cut out.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I thought I was in the upside down or something. I thought I was in the sunken place.
No, I was just looking at the Raps article on AI and how they were investigating that with what's going on in Hollywood, because you see that more and more people are wanting to use it, and they're doing it in ways that are supposedly like less dramatic. So I'm just using it for storyboarding, or I'm just using it for scheduling, or I'm using it for location, or I'm using it to help me organize my movie and how I want to shoot my shoot days, that kind of stuff. But it's just slowly opening the door to this thing being much more used all around.
I'm 100% against it for like writing. I don't use it to write any part of the newsletter.
Right.
I Googled like Obsession Backrooms photo the other day, right?
Yeah.
And found that photo of Indy Navarette in the Backrooms, right? So I'm like, okay, this is going to be perfect for the newsletter. I don't know how it was created. I don't know who created it, but this is perfect for the newsletter. Okay, I blow it up to the newsletter size, a little blurry. So I went to GPT and said, can you make this more clear? Does that make me, part of the problem? Maybe. But why not? If I can make this image 10% better using AI, what's the big deal?
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm saying to you is like people are making these like smaller compromises, and I think it's opening the door for it to get further and further into the room. And then eventually people are going, because that's how you do it. You slowly get people used to an idea. Then you expand the idea, and then now it's just like, well, it's here now. We might as well use it. And I think that's what it's getting to. Look, I'm kind of on the fence on this. I'm not for it or against it. I know people who we're using AI on our phones all the time without knowing it. And so the same people who are like, never use AI are like using AI for the apps that they play on and whatever, without even knowing that they're using AI. So it's like, how much of a fight is this worth in the end? And I think what people say is right. Like creators, it'll be obvious when creators create real shit that's good. And when they use AI, it'll be obvious. The regular people use AI trying to create stuff, it'll be dog shit. And so, I think we shouldn't worry too much about it just yet.
Again, it's all about whether, how comfortable you are cutting corners. I was okay cutting that corner, right?
Right.
I had a bunch of like fucking screenplay coverages to write. I'm so far behind. I feel terrible because I owe these people. They're like starting to be like, what the fuck? Like I paid for coverage for notes. I could be a fucking jackass and just put like the script through AI and like get notes like that and knock it off my plate. I'm not going to. I'd rather like give the money back than have AI do the fucking work for me, because that's not what people are paying for. People can put the fucking script into AI on their own. So yes, I understand that it's a slippery slope, but I think as long as you maintain certain boundaries, like I know I'm not going to use AI to cut that kind of corner or to write any part of the newsletter. Right.
Those are the things you come to terms with. Like what can I creatively?
These are different.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because I can't do that, right? A lot of people can't write, right? They can't write as well as I can. I've been writing since my whole fucking life. And so they use AI, particularly people where English maybe isn't their first language.
Yeah, that's an excellent point as well. Kiki was asked about this, Kiki Palmer, and she said, the climate stuff is worrying and concerning, but then there's the reality that it's not going anywhere. So I find myself trying to figure out how to be prepared, how to create things that protect the environment, but be a part of things that are making it ethical. But I'm also understanding how it's democratizing a lot of spaces for people that otherwise couldn't reach them. So it's weird. It can be so positive, but it also can be so damaging. But isn't that everything in life, Jeff? I mean, everything we make deals with ourselves all the time. You bought a pair of Nike shoes, but you don't think about the fact that those were made in sweatshops in another country.
No,
right? There's all these things that you do. You deal with Amazon. You get stuff from Amazon, but you don't think about how Jeff Bezos is contributing to all these other causes that you don't believe in that hurt people that you care about. So there's all these things that you make in terms of compromises.
For sure. It's like if I can, if they offer me like $1 back or $2 back, I'll make sure to consolidate those packages on Amazon. Of course, I'll wait until Saturday for my package or whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
But if they don't, how many people are just clicking like, yeah, I want it as soon as possible.
Right.
I don't care if it takes 3 different boxes.
Well, and here's the thing: you talk about the environment. How many of these corporations have been polluting the environment for decades? Yet we still buy products from those corporations because we need to function. We need it in our daily lives and whatever. We're not going, I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really care about a certain cause.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, this is all just part of life, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. You just wonder if there are regulations in place. You wonder how it's going to be on top of it. And I saw Trump earlier this week is like, he wrote executive order where he is going to be looking at all the AI models if he can stay awake. So we'll see what that means. Yeah, exactly.
Of it, don't worry.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Be that kind of shit. So we'll see. But yeah, Hollywood's embracing it more and more. I think it's very obvious because they're openly talking about it in ways that they didn't 6 months ago.
The audience doesn't show up, right? Like Hollywood, they love everything. They do whatever the fucking agents tell them, right? Because it's all about all these agencies. It's all about synchronicity. So they're all like agencies just have their hands in all the fucking pies around all the world, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
If it's NFTs one day or fucking crypto, yeah, guys, we're getting on board the crypto train. Tom Brady getting the fucking crypto commercials. Right? It's just this could be a fad like that, and within a year or two's time, AI is just like, oh, you use AI, you're disgusting, and doesn't even show up for it, and nobody uses it anymore. At the end.
Yeah, and we're all done talking about it. That's for sure.
The problem is you're right, if people come to rely on it for certain things.
That's where the danger is. And so you've got to have that deal with yourself, that conversation with yourself about where the limit is for this kind of stuff.
It writes every email for you. You can't write an email. Don't you think that's like a fundamental problem, or you're just like, I don't need to be able to write an email because I have AI?
Well, that's the other part of it. The other part of it, which is scary, Jeff, is like you're right, exactly what you said. What happens when the ChatGPT or Claude, if that thing goes down for the day and you're at your job and you've got to write your emails, you can't write your emails because you've come to rely on this thing. And that's where the danger comes with this kind of stuff. You got to make sure and be vigilant to what you're doing, for God's sake.
Anyway. Wait, John, you know what we got to do?
Yes. What are you going to do?
Well, I got to bring it up.
You do AI?
No. Close.
Okay.
Close. We need to plug the store. So I'm just going to be honest with people.
Yeah.
We had one order.
One
order.
To
get stuff printed, right? You can't we don't have like a custom machine. We have to like send in a whole batch or like order a bunch of merchandise, then send it in to get customized and everything with the colors and sizes that you guys order. Right. And then we get it back and send it out. So first of all, it's like a 2-3 week wait at this point, a turnaround time. But this is the code. Scan this right now, okay?
With the merch store, okay.
I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. Whoops. There you go. And that is what I need you guys to scan to go to our store and buy our hats, our sweatshirts, get something for the kids. Christmas is only, 6 months off now?
Yeah, I think it's only 6 months, yeah.
Holidays are going to sneak up on you. Have something for your sweetie. Get something for yourself. Treat yourself. Find leather goods. Or Hot Mike sweatshirts. And just go to that link.
Get a hat.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just put the link in the chat for anybody who doesn't want to do the code. The link is in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the description right now so I don't forget, because sometimes
Links
I do
in
forget.
The chat. The link's in the chat.
There you go. Hot mic merch link. All right, let me put this in here so I don't get into, so I don't forget about doing it. Paste. There we go. Save. All right, there it is. All right. So let's move on to another thing here. Well, let's get into this. Jeff, this is a weird story. This is some speculation going on that Justin Kuritzkes, I hope I'm saying that right. You probably say it better than I do, has apparently written Spider Man Brand New Day. There's some clues here. Last year, after Sergeant Rock was scrapped by James Gunn, Jordan said he'd heard a fascinating rumor that the project's writer and Quentin, a regular Justin Kuritzkes, had been hired by Marvel to write a film for them. And now there's a quote here from Tom Holland on Amy Poehler's Good Hang podcast. He said, "What I love about Destin is he's so calm. There's nothing could throw him off." And he's just kind of listening. He sat down. He's like, "Well, what is it that you're trying to feel?" And I told him he went, "Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what we need to be feeling." So he said to the crew, "Everyone go home. We're going to sit down. We're going to rewrite this scene with the writer, Justin, who is such a talent." And we came in the next day and we reshot the scene. I'm so glad we did it because it sings in the movie. It really does. So, Jeff, was this just a scene or did he rewrite the whole movie? What are you hearing? What do you know? What do you think about it?
I mean, I've heard, I don't know the extent of it. I never know like the extent of these rewrites, but yeah, I definitely think if he came in to polish things up a bit, as they say.
So not a full rewrite, just polish it up.
I don't know. I have no
okay.
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
But I'm sure it was just like, "Oh, Z, you're so good in Challengers. Like, I should have that guy write my movie." That's like Tom Holland, everybody.
Yeah, that was good, Tom Holland. That was a good Tom
Look at me, full of celebrity impressions that you would never guess because they don't sound anything like the celebrities.
Why isn't that in the hot mic shop? You can just order a Jeff impression.
Z.
Yeah, it just feels like Tom. I feel like Tom is done with this stuff. Don't you? Like, he even came out with that quote a couple of days ago. It was like, "Well, yeah, I called Destin Daniel Cretton after I was done with the Odyssey and they moved it around so I could shoot the Odyssey and then do Spider Man. And I told him, you better bring it for, Nolan, the way he does things. We need to be doing that way on a Spider Man set." It just seems to me like he's kind of done here, man. He wants to work with artists. He wants to work outside their own comic book stuff. It just feels that way. Am I wrong on this, man?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to be James Bond.
Maybe. I just don't think it was Destin who brought on Justin Kuritzkes to write this fucking script. I feel like it was Tom Holland, who is a cinephile, who brought him in.
I want Justin there. He did such a good job with Z's movie. He's so amazingly talented. Even though, who's the best writer? Who did the best script of the last year?
I don't know who did the best script for the project.
You guys all who it is.
Okay, who is it? Oh, Relay.
The Riz Ahmed movie, written by Justin Piasecki.
Oh, all right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. Yeah. If I was a guy to rewrite anything these days, I would turn to that guy. I think he's an exceptional talent.
But he says Justin. It could have been Justin from Relay, right? He doesn't say Justin Kuritzkes.
Who knows? Right? No, it's Justin Kuritzkes.
Yeah, because he worked on them, and I'm sure it was his girlfriend. I'm sure, or his, whatever status they're in. I'm sure it was Zendaya, fucking playing with his hair, going like, Justin's a good writer. He could come in and fix some of these issues. Blah blah blah. I'm sure. Little morning talk. Well, speaking of Zendaya, Jeff, we got to get your thoughts. Euphoria is over. Season 3 is done. Did you finish it? What are your thoughts? Was it worth it?
It was. I liked it because I'm a sicko and I go against the grain when it comes to Sam Levinson.
Yeah.
That it was a very, very. It's just like, if you guys listen to that, I think it was maybe it was Simmons and like Joanna Robinson and Chris Ryan talking about it. Chris Ryan was a fan, and I'm with Chris Ryan. This is a very entertaining season of television, and I'm going to write about it. And I'm going to write about Cape Fear. That's another show that everybody's just like shitting on.
Really? Oh,
I feel like I've read a lot of negative reviews about.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like
Okay.
Nick Hager, who I really respect. He's a good critic, and he's just like, this is F grade shit, dude. Cape Fear is so entertaining to watch.
Wow. Okay.
So was Euphoria this season. Like, do I think that these characters got the endings they deserve? Absolutely not. Okay? But like, we're lucky that they were back at all. Maybe they shouldn't have come back. Hunter Schafer, an embarrassing arc. I mean, what did she do all season? She did a few paintings.
Yeah.
And she has a sugar daddy now. It was basically like a half hour worth of story.
Right.
Tops, which I guess is fair because you're only doing an 8-hour show. But anyway, she got sidelined. Jacob Elordi, he existed to have the shit kicked out of him and be buried inside of a box.
Oof. Right.
Well, spoilers here, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this isn't how you use these big stars, right? I thought you would think that Sam Levinson would have used them a little bit better, but we're also not privy to how long they were available, how they were actually around to shoot for. I don't know, man. But it definitely feels like some of them got the short end of the stick, but at the expense of really fascinating characters like Alamo Brown and his henchmen. And there's a lot I liked, and I love that finale with Coleman Domingo. Totally different side of Coleman Domingo. He was great the whole episode. Crazy the write-off, the send-off for Rue, though. I was surprised. I was like shocked. And not to mention how early it happened in the episode.
Interesting. Okay. Do you agree with Sharon Stone on her actors on acting, saying that when she was talking to Kiki, saying that they should show Euphoria in high schools? Do you think she was right about that?
Yes, quite frankly. Like,
really? Okay.
Yeah, like just so these kids can see that, the OnlyFans life may look like a glamorous time, right? You think everybody's making billions of dollars. Well, this is the other side of it. This is what you're sacrificing. And listen, some people love OnlyFans. Don't get me wrong. They love doing it. I have my own. I go under the name Jeanne Roca.
No, please don't. Please don't.
But, it was just, like, at the end of the day, this was a story about addiction. And I think that's why Sharon Stone is saying it needs to be shown in school.
Oh.
It will scare kids straight and away from pills. Even though the weird thing about this is, like, I know, like, Alamo gives her the pills and, like, basically lets her kill herself. But, like, it felt more like murder than like an addict, like overdosing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
what's the responsibility? Yeah.
And she had real pain.
I don't know if I would show this in the high. There was a lot of nudity, a lot of sexual stuff.
So that's when kids are fooling around. Like, the kids haven't seen tits before at that age. Like, what are we doing here?
I would love you to try to show this in Alabama to a bunch of high school kids and see if you could get out of the state alive.
Alabama, they're fucking having children at 16 years old. What do you mean we can't show them a show with tits in them?
Not with those church leaders, you can't. Not with those church leaders. You can't do this in the South, man. Please.
Becoming parents at 16 down there.
That's true. Well, that's been going on for decades in the South. All right. So you would say this was worth the season 3? Because I mean, it's been a bit of a mixed reviewed season. So, but you say you side on the
side that was worth it because TV critics are prudes who, were expecting a certain thing and they didn't quite get it. And instead they got this like ultra violent Tarantino guns and drugs sort of thing, which I personally really liked. But yes, I just, I think it just depends what you were looking for and what you were watching Euphoria for.
Okay.
It's a little out of step with the other seasons. That's fair. I guess looking at the overall picture of the show, it's uneven, but that it was a very entertaining season of television.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of Tarantino, I want to bring this up because I want to get your thoughts on this. Tarantino shooting his mouth off again. Let's read it together.
Go, Quentin.
Sometimes you want to see our faces our pretty faces as we read this thing. So Quentin said, he was in the latest issue of Sight and Sound. There was an exclusive op-ed from Tarantino about the current state of cinema. And he said, I love going to the movies. These days, however, the concept of what is a movie is more inclined to inspire contempt in me than generosity, which is fair enough because by comparison, the movies of the last 6 years make the 80s seem like the 30s. I've seen movies I've liked since then, West Side Story, Horizon, a few others, but nothing that really held me in its grip and swept me away off to the magical land of enjoyment that I used to visit and was the reason why I love movies above all art forms. These days, I'd rather read a book. However, new movie.
My turn.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, Jeff.
However, a new movie's come out, man, that did it grabbed me, man, for its entire duration. And that's Joe Carnahan's The Rip, man. So it's starring the dynamic duo of Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. The film's an exciting cop thriller with this novel premise, you see, and it manages to deliver the goods in a really clever ways, right? And so the whole package, it worked for me. Carnahan's direction, the splendid cast, the look of the film, courtesy of cinematographer Juan Miguel Asbaraz, but the real powerhouse component of the splendid again, he's using splendid twice.
He loves splendid.
Splendid collection is the sensational screenplay by Carnahan and Michael McGrail. It's been such a while since I saw a truly satisfying cop flick. I practically forgot what it felt like. The Rip doesn't just invoke that type of film fondly. It's one of the finest examples. Dude, I love Quentin Tarantino. He's my boy. Matt and Ben are my boys. They're from Boston, and Carno Joe's my boy.
Sure.
Rip's a bad movie.
I'm just going to say, I thought you didn't like it. Listen, we're all going to have to collectively wake up to stop praising this dude at the altar of Tarantino. Enough already. He's become an old, curmudgeonly, cranky bastard, and that's okay. He has earned his old age. He has earned his leather recliner. He has earned his life, right? I got no issues with it. But this opining on the current state of cinema, bro, he is the last person I want to hear from about the current state of cinema, especially if he's trying to praise Horizon, that Costner absolute dog crap Western, as something that's a good movie from the last few years. For God's sakes, where's your thoughts on 1917 or Parasite? Where's your thoughts even on Project Hail Mary? Where's your thoughts on these incredible films that have come out over the last few years, both small, medium, and big tentpole pictures? Come on. I just think it's all just a crotchety old fart talking shit. Between him and, for him, I don't see the difference between him and Trump right now in terms of how they respond to shit. It's just old man sitting on the recliner yelling at the TV type of stuff, man. It's just not.
I love it. I'm here for it. What do I want? Silence? Do I want to just go off into the night?
Yeah, kind of. Go off and sit on the mountain.
Nope. I love hearing his takes on cinema and him disparage actors and shit on movies. It's so refreshing because
what's refreshing?
All these filmmakers fucking kiss each other's asses. What do you mean? That's what's fucking annoying. That's the whole problem with the industry. When 1,000 people line up behind Edgar Wright to say, "Great job on Last Night in Soho, Edgar."
Holding on to that from the
what the fuck? We need Quentin Tarantino to be like, "No, this is bad."
Yeah, but not if he's going to say the Horizon was good. Jeff, did you watch Horizon? That was interminable.
It doesn't matter, okay? He shot on Paul Dano. Paul Dano's a fantastic actor, I think.
He is. Great actor.
I really like Matt Lillard. I've always kind of liked Matt Lillard.
Me too.
So, I don't agree with every Tarantino take, but it's still refreshing to hear somebody shit on an actor, since we all know that these directors like some actors and don't like others.
Okay. This is fair. Everything you're saying is fair. But I need him to go on podcasts where they don't do exactly what you're saying they do for Edgar Wright. Every podcast he goes on to talk about this shit, no one challenges him. They all suck his dick. I would love for Tarantino to come on this show and we go toe-to-toe, the three of us, about movies. I'm happy to call Tarantino an idiot for liking Horizon. And I think this is the thing. I'm frustrated. I don't mind him going on with this, but no one challenges him. So what's the point of him going on to these shows? And I think that's carefully curated. His publicist and his team put him on shows where he won't be contradicted so he can seem like the god sitting on high in the mountain. Fuck that. Come on down here and battle in the pits.
Everybody has to be in awe of the master.
Fuck that nonsense. Get in the pit.
It's just you're going to have a better conversation with me than any of the jackasses who would actually get Quentin Tarantino on their podcast.
It's true. I agree. That's what I'm saying. The three of us should get Tarantino, anybody connected to Quentin, anybody who might personally know him. If you happen to listen or watch this, put a bug in his ear, get him on our show, and we will go toe to toe about movies.
I'm just like, I think everyone in the industry listens to 2 podcasts.
Here's another dude. Here's another dude.
What the third podcast would be.
Well, here's another dude. Totally gay for Tarantino. Dude, Tarantino would own the combo. Let's be real. Oh, good. Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn it. We go toe to toe. I host a podcast.
I'm there to let him. We're there, like, he's there to talk. We want him to talk.
Right.
Yeah, like, I think I'd push back. You think I'd be like, oh, yeah, you're so right about Horizon Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Such a masterpiece, Quentin. I'd be like, I didn't see that, Quentin. Didn't see it.
Or the rip. Please,
yeah,
man.
didn't see it there.
You guys, directing a great movie does not mean you know how every opinion you have is correct and has a basis in truth. For God's sakes, it's nonsense.
Nut.
Yeah. No, it's not homophobia to say you want to suck his dick. It just means you want to suck his dick. It's not homophobia. I didn't have a judgment on it. It just means you're doing it.
Some of us love sucking dicks.
There you go, especially on OnlyFans. Speaking of sucking dick, let's move to this, Jeff. Scary Movie is out in theaters now.
Good transition.
It is out in theaters now. It is not doing well on Rotten Tomatoes, but I posted this morning that these films have never done well with critics on Rotten Tomatoes, not even audiences on Rotten Tomatoes, as none of them have broken 60%. I saw it this afternoon. You saw it last night. Please, you're the horror aficionado. Let us know what you think about this movie.
Yeah. To be honest, I laughed a fair amount the first 20 minutes.
Yes, so did I. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, this is starting off strong. I'm laughing a lot more than I thought I would. And then the air just goes out of the tires and the jokes, it just runs out of steam.
Yeah.
And the shooting percentage is just going down by the minute.
Yeah.
Like, this movie is like 90 minutes, and I'm pretty sure I checked my phone twice to see what time it was.
Oh, bro, at least 5 times I checked my phone. You're absolutely right. The first few minutes of the film, first 20 minutes, as Jeff said, I was like, oh, this is cool. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. What are the critics talking about? I don't know what the problem is. And then all of a sudden, the jokes are really clumsy, awkward. They're almost like run-on sentences for about 45 minutes of the movie. But I did like the ending. And the thing is, the core 4 is where the magic is, man. The core 4 is where you enjoy this film, and I loved what happened at the end with certain people coming in who'd been in the other films. I thought that was hilarious. And especially that big cameo, so to speak, that showed up there that I thought was great. But yeah, I thought the young people who came in, the young actors, I think did a good job. But yeah, that middle section of the movie, you're going to catch yourself falling asleep or checking your phone or tuning out because the jokes are not as strong. But it does have a good ending. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the ending I thought was fine. It's no worse than the actual endings of Scream 5, Scream 6, Scream 7. Like,
yeah,
it's better than those. Like the killer reveal in a way. Yeah, I just this is basically a 7-minute sketch that works stretched out to 20 minutes. And when it's stretched out to 90 minutes, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, the cracks start to show.
Gonna make a killing.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna make so much money. Absolutely. But it was, as I said, it was nice to see Anna Faris back. It is a shame that Anna doesn't do more stuff. But then again, I mean, Anna, for God's sakes, that's the scary movie, is how thin Anna is now. Jesus, Mary, Mother of God. Like, let's go. I would love to see her do more stuff, man, because she is so funny. I loved the movie she was in. I loved Mom. And so it's just a shame that she doesn't do more things.
I agree with you.
Like a sweetheart.
4 with the gold here.
Yep.
And while the younger actors did do a good job.
Yeah.
I would have killed them off right away, like early on. Like, this movie, like, we don't need you. Like, everybody's just here to see us. Nobody gives a shit about you guys. Like,
that would have been funny.
Joke is just like nobody gives a shit about those fucking actors who Scream. Like, just give us Neve Campbell. That's all people wanted.
Exactly. Yeah, and I thought Olivia Rose Keegan, who played the main girl, I thought her Anna Farisms playing her daughter were perfect.
That was good. That was I believe them as mother-daughter.
Yeah, totally did. So, I mean, I think it's no better or worse than any of the Scary Movie installments except the first one, which I thought was good. Maybe 2 is really good too, but then, it's a law of diminishing returns. So this one's no different or no worse than any of those. Yeah.
Like if you're hard up for a laugh, maybe you check it out. I'd probably give it like a C. But it goes by so quick. When you think about it, you're in the theater. You're probably spending 25% of your time in the theater watching trailers.
Yes.
It's a short movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I could just wait for Paramount Plus in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, apparently people aren't though, Jeff. I mean, this is supposed to be like 50 million. It's probably going to do even more than that.
Yeah, no.
The walk-up business. Yeah. So we'll see another one for sure.
Horror wins again.
Yeah. And just real quick, I went to see Masters of the Universe yesterday. Last night, my out-of-theater reaction's up. I'll have a review tomorrow. As I'll say, it's okay. It's about 60% of a good movie, 40% not a good movie, and the 40% almost sinks the thing. So I know there's a lot of critics, or a lot of nerd critics out there who are like, this is my childhood. I loved it. It's amazing. But like, I didn't think it was that great. So in the end, but Galaxine is good, and fucking Jared Leto steals the movie. Somebody said it's his best role ever. Dallas Buyers Club, yes, but like this is right below it. So I would say he's actually good in the movie. He steals the whole damn film. And I thought,
I like it.
He's a good Skeletor. He's a good Skeletor, and he knows what the movie is. He plays the humor really well, along with the menace. He walks that line really well.
Could Galaxine be James Bond?
Is he British or is he American?
I think he's something. Is he Australian?
Oh, maybe he's Australian. Let me see, man, because I don't know.
I think he's English.
I thought Camila Mendes did a good job as well. Galaxine. What is it? It doesn't say directed. It doesn't say where he was born. London, England. If he's a Brit, I gotta tell you this right now. After coming out of the movie, I would be interested to see what he would do with a Bond. 100%, I'd be interested to see what he looks great, and he plays the comedy really well. And there are a couple of emotional beats in the film where he deals with some real trauma in the movie that I think he acts really well. Because this film is, for those, I'll warn you all now, this is a commentary on masculinity, toxic masculinity versus empathetic masculinity. That is absolutely a storyline through the whole movie. Yes, he's fighting Skeletor. Yes, he's fighting Evil Lyn, but there's very much about how he would like to rule Eternia when he gets there because of his natural instincts to be a caring, loving guy, as opposed to relying on his muscles and his power and violence.
How are the muscles? Did he look?
Oh my God, he looked fantastic. He looked fantastic. Yeah.
All right, because this guy Tom Francis, who auditioned for Bond, and is like shining off this audition. I look at this guy. I'm just like, no, no.
I'm with Jay Scotty. I take him over Callum Turner. I'm with Jay Scotty on this one. I really am.
I don't understand this at all.
Yeah.
Unless it's just like we just want Dua Lipa to do the song.
You should not be casting a Bond to get to his wife. That's not how this works.
It's just ridiculous out there. Oh, they're getting married now, so you can do Bond. We're going to get married in the middle of Bond's production. They moved it up because he's Bond.
Because he's Bond, yo. Oh man, that's good. All right, just taking a quick moment before we get into some more stories. Just to remind you that the Streamlabs and Super Chats are open. Send in your love. We got 21 Super Chats now. We'd love to get to 50 by the end of the show. You know how we love to do that. So please send in your love. Jeff, where can they subscribe to your newsletter to hear more of your breakdowns and your really good breakdown we're going to talk about here in a second with the YouTubers storming Hollywood, the gates of Hollywood?
Yeah, and Indy Navarette. TheInsnyder.com, guys. Subscribe. Because I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like the trend. The arrow's going this way. It should be going this way. So pick it up. Okay. How many 10,000 people watching this? All I need is like 1,000 people to subscribe.
Come on.
Everybody look around, do your part, and subscribe. Meanwhile, I just saw this hanging on my wall, John.
What'd you see?
And I was like, holy fuck, this looks like me.
Which one? Oh.
This is what I look like when I'm taking a shit, guys.
I am in a world of shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. I love that one. Private Pile. All right, let's hit some trailers and then we'll get into the big discussion here as I was teasing. Jeff, we had a new Supergirl trailer that gave us a little bit more about that. The budget came out 175 million. We got a new Onslaught trailer here from Adam Wingard, starring what could be our future Wonder Woman or Maxima in Adria Arjona. We also had a new trailer for The End of Oak Street. And we had a Red Band trailer for The Ice Cream Man from Eli Roth. So what do you think of these trailers? Did you see these trailers?
I saw them all, John. I saw them all.
Okay, your thoughts, sir.
Oh, Brother Jeffrey here for Trailer Time. Let's see. The End of Oak Street was actually a really good trailer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Really good trailer. And by the way, it was so funny that all these trailers came out because I was like, fuck, all these people should have been on my like up and comer list. Like the kids in the End of the Oak Street, I just didn't even consider them. So that is my fault. Although you could, Macy Stella, she's already sort of broken out, you could say.
That's true.
She would have been eligible. Anyways, that movie looks good. The Eli Roth movie looks insane. Did you see that?
Yeah, I almost did a reaction to it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to shit on it or not. And then in the end, I was like, this looks fucking bats out insane. Man.
You're not going to see that movie.
Probably not.
Eli Roth, to me, I texted friends like, oh, he's back. Like, this looks like a fucking comeback for Eli Roth. The movie looked fucking nuts. Loved that trailer. What were the others?
Onslaught, the Adam Wingard one.
Onslaught looks sick. Great to see that in front of Backrooms last week. What an amazing surprise.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really cool. Alex Pereira, that's the other guy who I was like, should have put that guy on my fucking list.
Well, Alex is a UFC fighter.
Right, I know. But this could be like his big breakout as a potential movie star. He could be the next Dave Bautista. Who fucking knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
Is this a stealth sequel to The Guest? I don't know. They're certainly not shying away from some of that stuff, but
right.
And Dan Stevens' role is still under wraps. So I thought he was playing like a scientist, but
he is. He's playing a German scientist. That's what he does the voiceover at the beginning of the trailer. That's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that together.
Rebecca Hall's in this thing too. It's nice to see Rebecca in this as well.
And it's like how can it be related to The Guest unless how can it be related to The Guest?
Well, unless Dan Stevens is a clone of the scientist, and he is kind of he has that kind of super soldier energy in The Guest.
I did think about that.
Which is how he survived all those things that he survived, possibly.
But that's not, they weren't making clones in The Guest because, right? I mean, were they? I don't think that they were.
I don't know.
Anyways, it looks like a blast. And the last one?
The Supergirl trailer. Did you like Supergirl, the new one? Did you watch it?
No.
Okay, what about this one? Did you like this one? How to Rob a Bank. We had seen some of the footage at CinemaCon, but this was a way different trailer than the one they showed at CinemaCon.
Yeah, very different. I mean, it really, embraces the Radiohead. It does. I saw what my tipster, my what the fuck you going test screening person. I kind of saw what they were talking about there, where it's not just some throwaway Prime Video movie. I saw where an anthem for a generation in a way. But we'll see if Leach executes, because to me, like, he's just like a 2.5-star director. I don't think he's like a single movie where I'm like, fucking good job. Like, no notes. So
yeah, this is a big concept. Because I agree with your tipster, like the trailer here teases that it's a commentary on what's going on financially in our world and our country, between the haves and the have-nots getting bigger, that crevice between the two getting bigger, and what that leads to, and the anger and the frustration, the medical stuff with Mangiani and all that happened there with who he killed. Like, there's all that throughout this thing, And I think they beefed up Zoe Kravitz's role in this and made it funny and interesting. She'll be the X factor, whether she turns them in or not as well. But like, I don't know that I trust David Leitch to be able to tell this kind of a deep story within the construct of an action film and knock it out of the park. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm with you. He's a 2.5-star director, 3-star on a good day. So he's biting off more than he's chewed before. And, Fall Guy didn't do well. So are people going to run out and see this? I don't know. And I like Nicholas Hoult, so we'll see if that helps as well. What else do we want to talk about? Hey, Jeff, you like this? Zack Snyder doing a reboot. of Escape from New York. Is this the man for this particular film? Speaking of films that have a little more sauce to them than you think, is he the one to bring in to do a reboot? And who's going to play Snake Plissken?
I don't hate it on its face. I don't hate it. I don't know who would play Snake Plissken. And like, do you need a movie star for that role, or do you go like the way that like Noah Centineo is cast as Rambo?
Oh yeah,
cast like a young guy like that. Would you dare cast Wyatt?
What about? Oh yeah. Oh shit. I don't know, man. I don't know
how you write it. If it's like we're sending a young Snake Plissken back in time, you know, Wyatt makes a lot more sense.
Right.
I mean, just in Thunderbolts, like, I don't know. He's not a nobody.
What about Ippolito coming out of Rocky? You said things are going to open up. I mean, could he play that's a young Snake Plissken? I mean, could he, do something?
Could Stallone have played a young Snake Plissken?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Who knows? I mean, do you go a little bit older? Do you go with Bernthal?
Right. Bernthal, right. Oh, Bernthal's a great choice. Carl Urban.
Dan Stevens.
Oh, Dan Stevens, right. It'll probably be Gerard Butler. With all our talk. It'll probably be him reuniting with Gerard.
I don't think it's going to be Gerard Butler. I don't think it's going to be Gerard Butler. It's something that would lead, a studio movie realistically.
I think he casts his movies well. So I have faith he's going to find the right Snake Plissken. The thing is he going to be able to, kind of tell the nuance of the story, the commentary that story tells? And I'm curious to see.
Who would actually be a good, potentially a good Snake Plissken, but I don't, you can't just keep doing 80s remakes. So I don't think he may have already shot his wad there. Is Glenn.
Oh, yeah. I know, you're right. He would play the irony of the whole situation really well.
Yeah. Glenn, good Snake Plissken, but it's like, can you really do that after doing Running Man?
I know, you're right. I like this suggestion. Although people go crazy if you race swapped him, Yaya would be a great suggestion. What'd you think of that trailer? Did you see that trailer by any means?
I did. That was really good to have Wahlberg back.
Yeah, I kind of like it. To me, it's like a wish fulfillment, fantasy fulfillment. Watching
like the 90s, like when they used to slap a white guy and a black guy together. And
yes, this felt like Mississippi Burning for 2026. That's what it felt like watching that trailer. And so,
what about? Okay, so he's mentioned that we got a question about him, but real quickly. What about fucking Homelander as Snake Plissken?
Oh, Anthony Starr?
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I think Anthony could kill it.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Can he make that leap to being a theatrical star that people want to watch? That's the question. But I think he'd kill the role for sure. Fuck, man. You should do it a TV series. Do a fucking 6 to 8 episode limited series. We could really explore the world and explore the nuances.
I would have taken an Escape from Wherever.
Yeah.
For LA, it could have been fucking, honestly, the coolest place if you told me if it's like Escape from Detroit. Oh, fuck. You better escape, bro.
All right, let's move on to our big topic, Jeff, that you wrote about in your newsletter. Let's talk about this, man. Is YouTube storming the gates of Hollywood? Everyone has wrote a think piece on this, Jeff, for the last 7 days, how Backrooms has exploded at the box office to the tune, I think, of over $150 million. And Obsession now crossing the $125 million mark on a $750,000 budget or $1 million budget. Backrooms for $10 million. But now the conversations going on are, is this the new thing? Is Hollywood going to go start finding YouTubers? Are they going to bring them aboard? And Indy Navarette, will she get herself nominated for an Oscar off of this movie? There was even a Scary Movie joke in there talking about how nobody gets awarded for Oscars, for horror, rather. So what do you want to say about this? What do you think is happening? Are people overhyping this, or is this really happening? Your thoughts?
Okay. Just to put a bow on the last thing, I do like
go ahead.
Dean Lewis's suggestion that Escape from Earth should be the next.
That's a golf clap.
All right.
That's a golf clap.
Regarding Indy,
yeah.
It all depends how she runs. So is she Best Actress? Because I don't think you're going to get nominated for Best Actress.
Oh, right. Good point.
Or do you position yourself as a supporting actress? This is Bear's story. You're just a supporting actress in it. And your chances shoot up exponentially, I think.
I agree. Yeah.
So going to be very interesting to see how she runs. I wouldn't be surprised if Clayton Davis got to the bottom of that in the next few weeks. Placement. But Jeff Sneider, the awards consultant, would say go supporting. Obviously, so yeah, are we talking about Goblin? Is that what we're talking about? Like
sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Whatever you want to talk about.
She has a ton of interests right now, obviously. Like, a lot of movies have already been cast naturally.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's like, do you wait for the perfect thing to come along? You're like, hey, I have a slot right now. Like, what's casting? What's available? And are you going for only leads? Or are you willing to take supporting roles in projects that you find interesting?
Right.
Basically, that's a $750,000 movie. Goblin might be a $10 million movie, or it's six. I think they got it for 6. I don't know if it would be 10, but anyways, like it's a jump in scale technically, right? It's a step up. Now you're working with Branagh and Skylar Gisondo, but you're not. The lead of that movie is the puppet, right? That's why we're going to see the movie is the fucking puppet. And as far as I know, his relationship with a boy, which is Skylar. So I don't know where Indy would fit in, or what the female part is in that movie. I assume it's a love interest to Skylar potentially, but it is an interesting movie. Like when I first said to Jamie, I heard something about Indy Navarette. You know what he said? He said, "Is it about Gremlins?" It's literally about the project that is the closest to Gremlins that's casting right now. That's how good Jamie is.
Wow.
Okay. So and maybe she holds out for Gremlins. Maybe Gremlins is gonna get a bigger name, right?
Yeah.
Like Jenna Ortega, or what? I don't know what the fucking roles are in Gremlins 3, right? But
it's the Phoebe Cates role. Yeah.
Get to hear more about that soon. So as I wrote in my story, I was told like, yeah, it's true, but like we're not sure it's going to make. So I'm a little skeptical that the deal will actually happen. But they've been talking to her, I think, for a while, maybe even before Obsession came out.
Wow.
Potentially, like maybe they didn't, because this is still new, right? This is all happened the last 3 weeks. Totally understandable if she had been looking for her next thing before then, and there was like, let's just wait to see how Obsession does. Now it's doing better than anybody thought. But if it just performed like the way everybody thought it was going to perform, maybe a little bit better, I think she would have said yes to this right away.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So, but what do you think about what happened with Backrooms and Obsession? Like, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think people are overreacting to this? And then people talk about Indy Navarette. What about Chiwetel Ejiofor? What he brought to Backrooms? I mean, is that a Best Actor nomination possibly? What are your thoughts on that?
No, don't be.
Wow.
Chewie is good. I call him Chewie. I'm sorry. Chewie's good. He probably hates that too. I'm really
sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Chiwetel was great.
Yes.
The movie was a disappointment. Did you like the movie?
I liked the movie. Well, I think for me, mostly because I didn't know anything about the Backrooms at all, the whole thing. So I went in kind of open, and I liked that it explored how we kind of fuck with ourselves and how our trauma and our past, like we always battle. I battle mine all the time. So I understand a lot of what was going on in the movie. My issues, as I said in my review, were that I felt both the characters were baby pool deep, and they needed to be much deeper for us to really understand what's going on and get there. And the pirate thing got a little kind of weird, but I did think this was a very confidently directed film, but I think the writing is where it got let down. And hopefully the next film will have a better script for it to do it. Yeah.
I agree that visually it was interesting. There is something that draws you in about the Backrooms. It's like strangely mesmerizing about it, but like it just felt like there was nothing behind the door or the wall. The story was super thin. It felt like they had no idea what they were trying to say, what they wanted to say. And even though Kane didn't write the script, like, he's been given all this authorship of this movie.
Right.
Got to wear some of that. I'm not going to just chalk it up to inexperience, or like, bring his age into it, but it doesn't excuse it either. I'm not going to blame it on his age, but it doesn't excuse what I see to be, just kind of like a slap together script and like, let's just get to the Backrooms already.
Yeah. It's a comment. Obviously, it's a commentary on, therapy and patients and how many patients stay in therapy for the comfort of it, not because they want to get better, and how many therapists are complicit in that because of their own issues. But if you're going to, and someone who's done therapy for years, like if you're going to explore that, man, you've got to go much deeper than what they did. And you relied on two really great actors to do the work for what's missing in the script. And I thought Chiwetel did it. I thought Renetta was a little like kind of, she was doing her best with what they got because she's a good actress, but there wasn't much in the script to kind of give her more depth and complexity. Whereas there was for Chiwetel, which is
why Christian Milioti passed. So,
on
Twitter, like when I broke that story, I really thought both of them were going to do it. I don't know if she just thought the role was too thin, or if the money wasn't enough, or if it conflicted with something else. Because I think she may have also been doing the FX pilot Seven Sisters.
Oh yeah, right.
With Elizabeth Olsen coming out, but in hindsight, it's like, ooh, bad choice. Like this is an $80 million like mega hit, and one of the prevailing images is that of Renata Rensby like covered in blood, like in the back rooms, like in like that sort of angle, and that could have been you. That could have been your image, and like that is probably going to be one of the year's iconic images. But
the fact that the film's been $150 million, Jeff. Yeah,
sure. I was just expecting more to go on in the Backrooms, more creatures. Like
totally.
I thought the end reveal was a little goofy. So as good as Chiwetel was and as confidently directed as it was, a movie for me is pretty much only as good as its screenplay, and this screenplay let everybody down. Yeah,
I agree. The ending, I didn't feel the oomph that I wanted to feel by that ending, or the horror of that ending, because you didn't do enough to build up Renata Rensby's character for me to feel that ending as strongly as I wanted to. I felt Chiwetel's ending with what happened to him and his trauma, in essence, what it did to him. But like the other stuff, I think it could have been a little better. So I agree with you 100%. Someone said in the Zeno Hours that Kane's mom's a therapist. Well, she should have wrote the fucking script. She should have been more involved in the script. Just because your mom's a therapist.
Had his dad.
Yeah, exactly.
His movie's definitely better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jamie has two names here for Snake Plissken.
Okay, go ahead, Jamie.
One is Mahershala Ali.
No, go ahead next.
The next one is a guy who you're used to seeing with one eye because he is American Sniper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper?
Yep.
Ooh, could be interesting.
B. Coop says fucking Snake Plissken. I like that.
Yeah. Him and Snyder together too would be really interesting as well.
Anyways,
maybe Mahershala Ali for the Isaac Hayes character. I wouldn't mind that. I think that could be possible. Yeah. Anything else you want to say? Oh, so what do you want to do? What do you think Hollywood's going to do here, man? Do you think they're going to start scouring YouTube to find filmmakers, or is this just a flash in the pan because like this is easy to do in the horror side of things?
It's the new trend, and you're like, WME signed a guy today.
Yes,
there's definitely going to be some interest in like some of these properties. I mean, Amazing Digital Circus is going to do like 10. I thought it was going to do 15 to 20, but I guess a copy leaked online.
Oh man,
so maybe looking to do 10, but that would have been fascinating because it was beating Backrooms. It was beating Backrooms at one point. Amazing Digital Circus.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be hot for a little while, but you're right. I think it only translates in certain genres. I think we need more women, right?
Yes.
And more people of color, because all these articles now, oh, who's the next Curry Barker? Who's the next Kane Parsons? And it's just like a list of like fucking white guys who have made pretty mediocre YouTube shorts. Like the other morning in preparation for writing the Obsessions piece, which I hope you guys read, it's 6,000 words.
It's so good.
Deep. But with Curry Barker, I watched all 3 of his shorts, his horror shorts. I don't think any of them were good. Like, so like Obsession bucked the trend
Yeah.
And I understand, he's gonna Anything But Ghost is a horror movie, which is already in the can. He's gonna do Texas Chainsaw, but like just because you've been like the industry is so quick to put you in that box and brand you as like this new master of horror, like, bro, you only have fans because you're a fucking sketch comic, right? Like, just like Jordan Peele was a sketch comic.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Back to your roots. Like, I want to see. I know Peele's next movie is going to be a horror movie. Like, make a comedy. Curry Barker, make a comedy. We don't need to like just stay in one genre 4 or 5 movies in a row.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, spread your wings out. Take a chance. I
like
agree.
The Chair, Zeno Hour. I didn't like The Chair.
Ah, yeah. There you go. All right. All right. Well, let's get to our thing. You want to do this draft? Well, what's
I
your
do.
thoughts?
Let's get it in.
Right,
Okay.
Let's get it.
So the idea again, guys, is we're building a horror studio of tomorrow. We're gonna have a 10-film slate. Which 10 directors do I want directing?
Yeah.
And we can't overlap because we are separate studios.
Right.
So, John, what would you're at a bit of a disadvantage, I think, because I know the horror space a little bit better. So I want a choice of the first and the fourth pick, or the second and the third pick.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2-3. You can take one. I'm gonna take the 2-3.
Okay. All
right. I may have fucked myself.
These are horror directors under the age of 50 years old.
Yes.
They have to have made it, or they have to have made at least one genre project.
Yes.
So I think that the number one pick for me, right now, even though he's kind of down at the moment, I do have to put my money on Jordan Peele at number one.
Wow, you would take Jordan Peele first? Wow.
Yeah, I think so. I think that his movies are instant events, and I think that he's capable of delivering another seismic jolt.
Okay.
And I think you almost need the black audience to deliver that kind of jolt too, right? Like, Sinners without having that audience. Black Panther isn't that, So like, Jordan Peele can deliver that audience. It's a lot easier to just have a real moment. So I'm going to put a bet on the mind of Jordan Peele.
Okay. All right. I respect that as a first choice. I now get 2 choices, right?
Yep.
So I will say Zach Kreger.
It's a good pick.
And I will say Robert Eggers. Both of those guys would be someone. Poisonous just knew immediately. Poisonous immediately. Absolutely, Zach Kreger. I mean, come on. Weapons was amazing. His Resident Evil trailer looks fucking balls out awesome. And I think he's got the finger on the pulse of the older horror movie fan. I mean, the person in the 20s and 30s. And I think he could be a great way to start a studio with. And I think Eggers, with what he's done with, I loved Nosferatu. That werewolf trailer looks fucking amazing. And I like The Lighthouse, and I like The Northman. So I'm a fan of this guy. So these two directors absolutely would put in my first 2 choices.
Okay. All right. I think that my next pick, so I'm going to have to argue it a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
They're big project. I think we should have to like name a horror project that like gets you in. It gets you like the meeting with us as the studio head.
Oh, okay.
The project that I want to use to illustrate these guys, I want to say the Duffer Brothers. Does Stranger Things fly to you as a horror series, or are we basically saying genre filmmakers? Like,
no, I think it counts because there are horror elements throughout that series, and I think The Burrows has some horror elements to it. If you guys haven't even started if you guys have started watching that series, there are horror elements so I would absolutely say they qualify.
All right, I am going to take the Duffers then at number 4. Okay, that was 1.
Okay. Let's see. Then I'm going to take a woman here at this slot, and I got to ride or die from a lady, Isa Lopez. Because I got the chance to interview her a few years ago on my channel. She was very kind to do an hour with me talking about horror. I loved the way she talked about horror. I really liked her True Detective. series. I like that. What was the name of that one? The Tigers, Do the Tigers Speak? Or I forget what it was called. But that was a great.
Right?
Yeah, that was really good. Plus, she's Latina. So I got to ride or die and put her in the top area here. So I would love to see what Issa Lopez would do with another horror film in my studio and let her have elements of some of that Latino stuff that I grew up with, the old folk tales about Latino things in horror. So
like
yeah, I would put Issa.
It's an inspired choice, and I'm going to stick
Thank you.
with the Latino space potentially.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. I didn't do the research. I'm going to go with Fede Alvarez.
Oh, fuck off. That's a great choice. Oh, that is a great choice. Fucking hell. Damn it. Damn it. How did I let him slip through my fingers? Damn it. All right.
I just think he's capable of making big horror.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Larger scale than almost all of these people. Close.
I'm kind of mad at myself for not having taken him. All right. Well, then.
Under 50. Yeah, he's just under 50.
Right. Well, then I've got to go with Ari Aster here. I mean, Ari Aster is fucking great, in what he's able to do. Hereditary, Midsommar, Bo was afraid Eddington as a producer, moving that out of here, but Hereditary, Midsommar as a director, this is what he brings that I think is phenomenal. And I think he could still work, with doing some horror. He had a couple of stumbles, but I think he'd be a fun, if we could get him back to horror and move him away from stuff like Eddington, I think it would be good to see what he would do with that,
Right.
I would save his career by moving away from this kind of stuff.
I think it's a good choice. Like he's one of the first names that come to mind, right, among this new wave of horror makers.
Yes.
And yeah, if you're running a studio, I think it'd be good to have a deal with him.
Yeah.
This is where things get tricky.
Okay.
I think I am going to go with my boy at this point.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Adam Wingard.
Oh, yeah.
I love Adam. I love The Guest and You're Next.
Yeah.
And Onslaught looks really good. And I'm just relieved that he is out of the Godzilla X Kong universe. I'm looking forward to him getting back to his roots.
Well, okay. I'll give you that one. I think that's a good choice. It's a smart choice for sure on so many levels. So that I'm going to take Alexandra Aja. I like Alexandra Aja. I liked Crawl. I've rewatched it recently again, as I said, on Pluto TV. Hard to believe that film is 7 years old, Jeff. Let that sink in. 7 years old. I liked what he did with Piranha 3D, Horns. So I like his voice. And I think I could pick better projects for him because the last 2 or 3 have not been that great. And I would love the reclamation task of getting him back on track with some of the horror that he could do in the future. So, because I hate that he's doing a sequel to Crawl. I'm like, that's not where you belong, man. You belong on better fare than that. So,
I think it's a really good pick.
That's 5 for me, right? So
yeah. Oh, okay. Now we could go fucking anyway. All right. Pick
Give it
10. The last pick of the first round here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go. This is an unconventional pick a little bit.
Okay.
This is someone who is the definition of independent.
Ooh.
And I think he's learned a lot about self-distribution and stuff like that.
Okay.
Real handy down the line. And I'm taking Damien Leone from the Terrifier franchise.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to, right? By the way, that scene was...
What he's doing is really kind of impressive. And he's also making a different kind of horror and proving that there's still an appetite for it.
Yeah.
I respect what he's up to.
Okay. I got to give you props on that one. I like that choice. I'm also going to make kind of an out-of-the-box choice, but I like this guy, and I can't get this film out of my mind since I saw it years ago. And I'm going to take Panos Cosmatos because Mandy is one of my favorite films of the last 15 years. And I loved what he did with that movie, the revenge mixed in with the horror and commentary on cults.
I'm out.
Okay, you're out.
Time out.
You time out. Okay,
Wait.
Go ahead. Oh,
52.
What? Panos is 52? No, come on. I got to get a special waiver on that. Come on. Can I get a special waiver on that or no?
All right, that's an addition to the draft. We can go over as long as it's 5 years.
Close. Get close.
Yeah, as long as it's close. Yeah. Fine, I will grant you special dispensation for Panos. Sorry to interrupt your Mandy speech.
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point to call me out on that. So I thought he was young enough to fit what we were doing, but he is clearly not. So I have to take the hit on that. But thank you for letting me have him because I want him big time. So, all right. What's your next one?
I'm going to take. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's I don't know if you're going to count this. It's a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
We said you have to have made a horror project, and this person has made a horror project.
Okay.
Is that you won't see it won't see the light of day.
Okay.
Will you let me take Chloe Zhao, director of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer pilot? If she could, because I do think it indicates she's talked about making a vampire movie before, right?
Yes.
I think that Chloe Zhao wants to make a horror movie, and I, as the studio head, I want that horror movie. So if you will count the Buffy the Vampire Slayer pilot that will never see the light of day, technically it does fit the bill as a horror director.
Well, listen, you let me have Panos Cosmatos, so I can't fight you on this one. And she did do, what is this? She did do a Diablo 4 Saviors Wanted short film, which is considered a horror that was released. So technically, I think she can qualify even without the Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing. So Diablo 4 was a short she released based on the video game. It is a horror short, so I think it qualifies. So yes, you can have
it. Count it.
I love it. That was amazing. All right. I am going to go. Thank you for letting me have Panos.
Right? Very schmodown.
Yes.
Very
schmodown. I am going to go out into the foreign lands outside the United States, and I will go with Julia Ducournau, who did Raw, which I happen to see randomly in 2016, and Titan, which is on Tubi. And I saw about an hour of that a few weeks ago. And I was like, ooh, I've got to still come back and finish it. And I like her voice. I like female horror film directors. It's good to get it from a female point of view, and especially an international female horror director. I got to have that on my roster. So yeah, I take Julia.
Raw is fantastic.
Yes. She's only 42, so she qualifies. So,
all right. Oh boy.
Where am I at? I'm at, how many am I at? 5, 6. All right, got one more. Okay.
You
have 6.
You have a few more.
Okay.
All right. At this point, I am going to take Ty West.
After all the shit you've talked about him, you're still going to take him? Wow.
I really liked X, and I liked some of his early work, and I could just see, I don't know, I think Ty West could deliver another really cool horror movie.
Okay. Even though, all right, you think he's got the chops to do it. All right.
I mean, listen, there are other picks you could make here, but
yeah, of course. All right, I'm going to take someone that I know you're not going to take, but I need someone who's going to be able to do some TV series and she's going to do a movie, but still be able to do TV series and keep my business flow and making money. So I have to go with a populist pick here, and I get credit for waiting this long to take him. Is Mike Flanagan? I got to take Mike Flanagan here, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I wasn't taking you right, but you can have him.
I knew you weren't going to take him, so I knew that was a pick that was locked in for me wherever I took him. But yeah, I need a guy who understands the horror voice, who's that people like his series, and he'll occasionally do a horror film on screen and show me what he can do. So yeah, there we go. I take Mike Flanagan.
Okay.
I mean, he's doing The Exorcist, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no.
And Clayface might be amazing. He wrote it, didn't direct it, but still.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go with. Oh, this is tough. I think at this point I will bet on the Philippines.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you let it go a while for them.
I did. I should have taken them
again later too. Yeah, I got to take it. Talk to Me is just a very confident debut.
I know. I fucking love Talk to Me, man. The second one, not so much, but it's still good. But the Talk to Me.
Yeah, those guys have something for sure. They have a certain energy that I haven't seen in years.
Motherfucker, man. God damn it.
I guess people are saying there's a pretty big meatball out there that you could get.
We haven't. Is there one we haven't chosen? Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a.
You know what? All right, I guess I'll take it. I will take it because it qualifies. I will take Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
I will take Ryan Coogler here because of what happened with Sinners, and that is a horror.
Yeah.
So at least half a horror. So I would love to see what he could do with a straight horror film.
Steal of the draft. I mean,
yeah,
that's really an oversight on my part.
Because he EP'd Candyman, right? For what's
counts? So, no, I mean, yeah. Sinners, I think counts. I just didn't even think of it as a horror movie in a way.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You have one.
Is that 10? I have one pick left.
One pick left.
Oof. All right.
Jesus Christ. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go. I know everybody wants me to take her, but no. Okay, I think I will take Curry. No, I'm not gonna take him. I'm gonna take Lee. I'm gonna take Lee Winnell.
Oh, damn! That is a good choice. Fuck, that's a good choice, bro. God damn it.
Is James Wan eligible too?
Juan is eligible. But I don't know if I want to take him.
He's 49. How do you not take him?
He's 49. I know.
See that?
I wanted to go with Flanagan as my populist choice. So shit. Shit. All right. You took my
one sitting there.
I know. I might have to default and take one.
Wait, do you want me to read the rest of the names?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So these are the people who I have on my list.
Okay.
James Ashcroft, who I think did Coming Home in the Dark.
Oh, yeah.
I did a great job. Nia DaCosta.
Yes.
Curry Barker.
Yes.
Kane Parsons, Backrooms.
Yes.
Lee Cronin. Jane Schoenbrunn.
Okay.
Lee Janiak.
No, you can stop. It's got to be Kane. I got to take Kane. I got to have a young kid on the roster who's going to make stuff that people are going to gravitate to. I really liked his direction of Kane, of Backrooms. If I get him a better writer, I think this kid's going to step up to the plate even more so. So I take Kane Parsons as my last choice.
I mean, do we want to keep going? Is this just too much? Do we want to do a bonus 5?
I don't know how long you can stay because we're an hour and a half into the show. We got a bunch. Okay. All right. We got a bunch of questions. So go. All right. Go ahead.
5 more, and then we're going to limit it.
5 more, and then we're done. All right.
So, okay. This is now pick number 20. So this is my last pick of the agreed upon 2 rounds.
Right.
I'm going to save these 2. Okay. I'm going to do. I did Lee Winnell. Okay, I'm going to take James Wan then. I'm going to take James Wan for sure. I mean, I need some blockbuster power here.
You do. You do need some power in this whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, you just sit
there. All right. So here's.
I've got 2, maybe 3 of mine.
Okay. You're going to hate my next choice. But fuck you. I'm going to take my next choice. Because a film that is out now on HBO Max that just debuted a few days ago. I loved the film, even though a majority of the critics did not. And I would love to give her another shot to do a horror film. and that is Maggie Gyllenhaal. She is who I'm taking a chance on my roster to see what next film she could, because I love The Bride. I am one of the few people, critics in the critic sphere, that enjoyed that movie. I think I'm going to do a whole thing on it, breaking it down next week. But I think it's one of the most audacious films I've ever seen from a female director for a lot of reasons. And I'm taking Maggie Gyllenhaal in this spot as my next choice.
I did keep some other names from you. Did you want me to put them all on?
No, do your thing. No, don't. You don't have to. You have to hold my fucking hand. I can walk.
Is fit? Okay.
I'm glad Rob Zombie isn't on your list. Let me just put that right. Yeah. I don't think he qualifies, right? Isn't he over 50? I think he's over 50.
All right. I'm going to go with, at this point,
okay,
Michael Sarnowski.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Who did?
That's a good choice.
Day one.
Okay. That's a good choice. All right. I can't believe you took motherfucking Lee Winnell from me. I should have. That should have been top 5 for me. I don't know what I was thinking. Do we want to take a chance on him? You know what? I'm going to take a chance on him. I like my roster to be a little diverse, so I'm going to take Jaume Collet-Serra. I liked The Shallows. It's a rare performance from Blake Lively that I enjoyed, and I think he got the best out of her. And that tells me that if I need to bring in an actress that maybe isn't that strong, but's got strong.
Also 52, Rocha.
Oh, God damn it. Really? Too old for the list.
You want to choose between him and Panos?
No, I'm not choosing between the two because it's Cosmatos.
I will grant you a second one if you want.
No. Hold on. Let me look this person up. And see how. I didn't even think how old they might be.
I know exactly to Google somebody, and I'm like, feels like I've been hearing about this person for too much of my life for him to be under 50.
All right, let's move over to Australia then, and let me have Sean Byrne, who did Devil's Candy.
All right,
and I kind of like Sean. I saw that Devil's Candy like 11 years ago.
The shark movie.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, and Dangerous Animals, which a lot of people said that was really good. So I'm gonna take him, Sean Byrne. Fucking hell, man. Sean Collins.
All right, give me at this point. Give me Curry Barker. I will take Curry Barker at this point.
Oh, now you're gonna take Curry. Okay.
Yeah. Just sitting there.
All right.
Just sitting
there. All right. It's tough. There's
Lee Cronin still out there. Nia DaCosta.
All right, I'll take Lee Cronin then. At this point, I will take him. I enjoy his stuff. I haven't seen the Mummy thing yet, but I liked Evil Dead Rise, even though a lot of people kind of shit on it. I enjoyed it, so I want to see what he can do with Evil Dead Burn and Evil Dead Wrath if he does a good job with them. But I liked Evil Dead Rise for what it was, and so now that we're at this level of the numbers that we're taking, I can take a chance on.
My chances are coming. You ready for this one? You guys ready for this?
Go ahead.
People are saying Coralie Fargier and Saulnier. There are too many. There are too many names.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's tough. Oh, man. All right. I kind of have to go with Coralie. How do you not?
Yeah, the substance.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll go Coralie.
Okay. Fuck. I think I might be out. Are there any other names? I don't want to pretend like I
Nia DaCosta, Jane Schoenberg, Lee Janiak, Roseanne Liang, Axel Carolyn, Michael Shanks, who did Together, Saulnier, Arkasha Stevenson.
Wait, Jeremy Saulnier qualifies?
Yes, I believe he does.
Let me look him up. Yeah, 49. I'll take Saulnier. Absolutely. I will take Saulnier. Because I liked Rebel Ridge. I liked Green Room. So, hell yeah. I will take Saulnier there. But we are near the end of my knowledge of this stuff. So I feel like I hung for as long as I could. We're in the later rounds now, and I'm getting tired.
I'm going to take Mike P. Nelson. Mike P. Nelson. And the real ones will know who that is. John, I need one more pick from you.
Oh.
You got to find somebody.
Who did the Hammer film with Joaquin Phoenix? What was the name of that movie?
Lynn Ramsey? I don't know. If that's a horror. You think it's a horror movie?
Is she too old? She's Scottish.
I'll count her if you want. She's
too old.
She might be too old.
Because the Kevin one is the horror film, right? Something about Kevin or whatever it is. So, yeah.
Who did Lovecraft Country on HBO?
Oh, I need an Asian filmmaker, right? Because you took Juan from me. I need an Asian horror filmmaker. Do people have an Asian horror filmmaker right now that is under 50 years old? Because I mean, there's some great horrors from Japan and China and Korea and other Asian countries. So
a lot of the Asian masters are older.
Yeah,
you're right. There's not who's like the hot young Asian director who's done.
Yeah,
that's a good question. You need a pick. The clock is ticking.
Damn it! Damn
I have
it!
a great last pick.
Oh, you do, huh? All right. Fuck.
Don't want to change it.
Can you give me can we go to a commercial real quick? I don't know.
You can't name one other horror movie you liked?
I guess I'll go Nia DaCosta here, I guess, just as default.
Yeah.
No offense to Nia. No offense to Nia, but
she's
I
good to have on the roster. I mean,
yeah, she is. Yeah.
Got to deal with Nia DaCosta. That's not bad.
A black filmmaker. I need a black filmmaker besides Ryan Coogler, a black woman too. So
I'm going to take a black filmmaker right now. You ready?
Go ahead. Bring it.
Hasn't worked in the feature space yet.
Okay.
Was a big fan of his Amazon show.
Oh.
The guy who could make something that I think could hit the chord with the masses and hit the zeitgeist. And that is Little Marvin.
Okay. What did he do?
He did that Amazon show, Them.
Oh, yes. Them. I do remember them. Oh,
Them is freaky. Both seasons of that show are freaky. Give me Little Marvin, who could be the next Jordan Peele.
Okay.
That's our list.
That's our list. Wow. Thank you for helping me get to that end there. I was struggling at the end there. So, but, to be fair, I'm not the biggest horror guy. So the fact that I could hang in there, I'm proud of myself. So
that list to go back. Put that
good lists. Good lists. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. We're ahead of schedule. We have 22 minutes left for questions, and then we can always go over. We can,
okay. All right. This was a good Timo. I should have thought of Timo.
I almost suggested Timo.
Damn it. Can I make a change? Can I move Nia DaCosta and move in Timo?
Yes. Do you?
All right. I'm going to move in Timo. Yes. No. Let's leave it be. Because I should have a black female on there. So, I like that idea. So,
do you want to swap Timo with anybody else?
Do I want to swap anybody else? No, I'm proud of my list. I like who I got on my list.
Yeah, that's it. It's done.
Done. All right. That's our list.
Did you say Parker Finn?
I didn't say Parker Finn. I don't know if anybody said Parker Finn.
Parker Finn, undrafted.
Okay. Young Seung Ho and Help. Okay. I'll take a look at that one. Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of free agents. JD Dillard's out there. A lot of free agents rolling around.
A lot of good folks. Exactly.
Okay. Let's get to the questions then. Thank you, everybody.
You're not going to get that fucking on the big picture from fucking Sean Fennessy.
No, you're going to get him trying to humor. Oh, dude, that Spielberg, that was a little bit of a train wreck, that thing with them, but whatever. Doug says, Obsession's horror stems from the most relatable problems most people go through: hopeless romantics and crushing on your friend. Film success makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Jeff, you agree with this?
I like, that's why I think Obsession works, honestly, above anything else, above the performance, above whatever. It's just the premise. It's a great, simple premise.
Yeah.
I used to imagine myself, because you have to understand, I was a teenager during Columbine.
Yeah.
And I fantasize about school shootings and being the hero of the school shooting and saving the girl, right? To get the girl, whoever my crush was, to fall in love with. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a very relatable thing that, like, you'd use your one wish for that reason, and you wouldn't take into consideration all this other stuff.
Right.
So I just think that is what is striking a chord with everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Plus, we've all been in relationships where we think the person we want and we get that person is not the person we thought they were going to be. And whether you're male or female or however you identify, I'm sure you've been in those situations, those elements of that. So Doug's right. Very relatable. Vatsal Telwari, I hope I'm saying that right, said, did Marvel just let Terrence Howard with his voodoo math in their marketing department? Dom Laturvia coffee is stupid. What's next? Dom Toretto's Corona? Dom Latvia, is he trying to say Doom's Latvia coffee is stupid? I didn't know that was a thing that they did. Do you know anything about this, Jeff?
It was, Dr. Doom, like, the Marvel and the Russos hyped up, some big reveal.
Yes.
Trailer or whatever, and then it turned out to be fucking coffee. Right. Just like, if you believe it, guys, Disney's trying to sell you a product.
Dom Latveria coffee. Right, which is really flying horse coffee, right? Oh,
Doom.
Yeah, Doom. Sorry, Doom. Doug says, want to recommend the latest episode of The Rewatchables with Spielberg doing 2001. So cool hearing him go through the categories as if he's one of the guys.
Yeah, it's all about the categories these days. If you don't know anything about the categories, it's like, what are you even doing podcasting without categories? You need categories.
Yeah, I think Simmons was out of his element in that conversation. There's, I think, I respect Bill. He's one of the big reasons I got into this business, but like, sometimes when he goes on his movie conversations or movie, I just go, you don't know what you're talking about.
Are these guys allowed to have conversations with people other than Sean Fennessy and Matt Bellamy?
No, I don't think so.
The only two podcasts we need to do.
Or Simmons. Right.
We need to do Happy, Sad, Confused with Josh Horowitz. We need to have fucking Chicken Shop Date Lady. It's just like it's the same press tour, rinse, repeat, same conversation. I don't know.
What about the subway guy talking into his subway card? That's always a weird.
On the subway, talking about his subway takes. I mean, what the fuck, guys?
I know. We needed a gimmick. We should have just sat above flames and called it the hot mic, and then people would come on and sit. How long can you sit above the flames? Cody Hunt Film says, I had a lot of fun with Masters of the Universe. Galaxy was perfect as He-Man. He looked incredible. They sprinkled some bits about positive masculinity, which I dug. Some bits sprinkled? It was in your face the whole time. What are you talking about sprinkled? It was nothing sprinkled about it, for God's sake. So, yeah. Cody also says, after waiting 2 hours, I got my Odyssey ticks in 70 millimeter. Yeah, Jeff, that was a big deal. The Fandango site apparently crashed for a little while because people were overwhelmingly asking for these Odyssey tickets. So
I did something crazy today. I got tickets to the Odyssey. And it wasn't in 70 millimeter IMAX. I know. I'm a nerd. It's like, why did I even bother? I should kill myself. I'm not even really seeing the movie without seeing it in IMAX.
Not the way it's intended, dude.
Right. What's the fuck?
Oh boy. I wait till the Onslaught is done. I'm happy to see my screening and see it whenever they show it, and then I'll go see it in 70 millimeter like 2 weeks later.
That's the thing. I was like, fuck these tickets. Like, I'm working on fucking getting in with Universal again because the penalty box is coming up, and let's just say certain details about the Odyssey have made their way to my ears.
Ooh.
I could sit on certain details as long as certain invites start showing up in my inbox again.
Sam Ouellette says, is Eli Roth weirdly underrated? I'm always having a blast watching his movies personally. Not much quality, but full-on entertainment.
I mean, he does, like, I like his energy. I like something like his childish spirit. I don't think a lot of the movies are very good. I can't say he's weirdly underrated.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I think he's properly rated.
I think it's properly rated. I think you know what you're getting when you walk into an Eli Roth film, and you're either going to love it or hate it. I don't think there's any in between. And so he doesn't work for me personally, but I know people like Sam who enjoy it. So yeah. Sam says Dog Stars. Oh, go ahead. What?
You need to get back to like serving the core audience, which, is now in vogue, right? So he's allowed to like be Eli Roth again, I think. And that is going to benefit him.
Yeah. Sam also says, Dog Stars, Cliffhanger, and Coda versus Acme all release on the same day. What wins the box office, and what do you think will be the best movie?
Whatever movie is still playing in theaters. none of these movies will be winning the box office. I have no idea. Cliffhanger, could be cool. I have no idea if that'll actually get put out, or if Rocha has the money for that.
Right.
Dog Stars, what a title. I don't see that doing very well. Coyote versus Acme is not going to do well.
Right.
That's an internet creation.
When's the shark or when's the whale thing comes out? Is that the same weekend as well?
No, I think
Dog
that's
Stars?
October. I think that's
okay.
October.
Okay.
I don't have the calendar in front of me, Sam, so I can't say for certain, but I don't think any of those movies will be particularly successful.
Yeah, August 28th is when Dog Stars comes out. Cliffhanger, Coda versus Acme, Idiots, which I don't know what that is, the Dave Franco film, Legend of the White Dragon.
The Idiots is O'Shea Jackson Jr., with the kid. Like transporting the kid. I think these, honestly, Idiots actually looks like it could be fun, but of these three on the board in front of us, Cliffhanger.
I will say to you this. I think it'll either be The End of Oak Street or Insidious Out of the Further that's going to win the box office that weekend anyway, even though those films are all coming out on that weekend. Those two films have come out the weekend before, and I think they might rule the box office again for that week, because I don't think either one of these films is going to win the box office. Maybe Dog Stars of those three overall. Max Loth, Jeff, any details on Brady Corbett's next film? Will it be massive in scale again? This cast is intriguing. I'm curious. Who's the lead in this ensemble?
No idea who the lead is exactly. I don't have any other details other than what I reported with the Selena Gomez story. So obviously I know, Fassbender and I think it was Cate Blanchett have signed on. But I really don't know where they fit into it. So
wouldn't Cate be the one that would be the lead, possibly? I think over Selena.
Not necessarily. It's not. I say Selena Gomez. Yeah. It's. I don't know that either are the lead.
Okay. Could be Fassbender. We'll see. Samuel says, "Is there a world where Clayface makes more money than Supergirl?" No. These recent horrors have been making bank. Yeah, but Supergirl is blowing past pre-sale expectations. So Deadline reported that today, that their numbers at the 57.65 mark are actually possibly lower because Fandango is reporting higher pre-sale interest for Supergirl. So it may be bigger than people think. And I think it'll blow away Clayface, which will be lucky to make $125, $150 million, in my opinion. Jeff?
Disagree. I think people are going to be interested in Clayface. I think it looks different. I mean, if we're in a world, right, where Backrooms is opening to 80 million,
right?
You don't think Clayface could give Supergirl a run for its money and open to 60?
I don't think people know who Clayface is amongst the casuals of Batman fans, and a lot of the casuals are the reasons a film does really well. And I think it's a horror film, which already slices the DC fandom in half. And so I think less people
expand it, or is horror bigger than DC at this point?
I doubt it. I really doubt it. Well, because it's a known entity. It's not Backrooms, which is an unknown entity. So you're going like,
Backrooms is a known entity. Backrooms is basically IP.
Not for me. Not for a lot of us.
But for older people, for so many, when like 87% of the audience is like under 35 and 45
fair point,
under 21 or something like.
Yeah. Adam Shitwood reported that. That's a good write-up. Yeah, fair point. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I just don't think Clayface is going to do better than Supergirl. We'll see. Max Loth, do you think anything but Ghosts could disappoint audiences with expectations being so high after the success of Obsession, getting more comedic horror vibes? It's a valid point, Jeff. I mean, the next two films from Jordan Peele after Get Out didn't do as well and weren't received as well, even though, they did make money. So could the same thing happen?
I don't think that anything but Ghosts, you're right. I don't think that is going to have head smashing. I think that's going to be a much more palatable, even though this movie's obviously killing. I think anything but Ghosts will be less extreme. I'm also getting more of a comedic horror vibe. I think that Curry is the lead, along with Cooper in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Through them. So yeah, I don't think it will be.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be as good. I don't think it'll perform as well. It's tougher lighting to strike twice, but I don't think you can just judge it by that. No one knew what Obsession was going to be.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
This is like a totally organic word of mouth thing.
Totally. Sam says, thoughts on James Franco making his comeback in Rambo? Too soon or too late for a comeback? We talked about this a few weeks ago, Sam. Jeff was in favor of it. I'm only against it because I think it might distract from the movie, and you want the movie to kind of stand on its own and not have any drama or controversy attached to it. But Jeff, you're a fan of this.
I like it, and I think it's just right. It's not too soon. It's not like he waited too long. He waited the appropriate amount of time. I think this is the right project to try to make a comeback with.
Yep. Max Loth says, Jeff, good early buzz on Here Comes the Flood. Is this a big contender for Netflix? Potential fall festival standout. They acquired Black Ball. Also, any more award season films from Netflix?
I used to have an annual sit down with Netflix's awards people, and they told me what they actually thought was going to work and, what they believed in and things like that. Haven't had that sit down in a while. I think that the Fincher movie is going to be their big play. I do think the Black Ball is going to be their big, art house play. And Here Comes the Flood will probably be like their third or fourth sort of title, maybe even fourth or fifth, depending on the rest of their slate, which I don't have in front of me. I don't know if it'll be an awards contender, but I've just heard the movie's really good, and that it's probably going to be a real hit on Netflix.
Okay. What am I looking at here? All right, so where are we at? June, right? June. Okay. Office Romance is tomorrow. Then later on in the year, you've got In the Hand of Dante, which Jeff and I talked about last week. 72 Hours, The Last House, Don't Say Good Luck, The Whisper Man, Adventures of Cliff Booth. Wouldn't that be possibly awards contender?
Yeah, that's what I think will be their big push.
Yeah, for sure. Cartoon for Jeff, update on when the next Digger trailer is out.
Nope.
No idea. Fred Tastic says, hey, Mike, show my love for the show. Thank you, Fred. My director under 50 would definitely be Greta Gerwig. I thought Barbie could have turned scary pretty easily. Well, our qualification was they had to have done at least one horror to qualify for the list.
Greta specifically was the person. I was like, you can't just say Greta Gerwig. Right. You can't just be naming directors that we'd like to see direct horror movies. They need to have earned their meeting with us at the horror studio.
Right. 100%. But good suggestion. Ray, would you consider using AI?
Digger, I would say the Odyssey. I would put it on the Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. Ray Dominguez says, would you consider using AI agent instead of your YouTube shorts to make you 4 times as productive? There is an AI program that does that. Kevin Smets has tried to get me to download it and use it. It costs per month, but it does exist. So I have considered it. I'll be honest. I have considered it. Jeff?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'd probably need to use AI because I wouldn't know how to do any of this shit.
There you go. Cartoon 49, thoughts on Trump going to the NBA Finals game at New York City?
How dare he? How dare man enjoy a basketball game?
It's more stunt queen, drama queen shit. I hate that he's doing it, but he loves the attention, and the old man wants to do what he wants to do. He's gonna be front row.
Why can't the president go to a fucking game?
Of course he can. He can go, but a president like this that attracts that much divisive attention, it makes him the center of the universe, not the game. And I think that's always a danger, in my opinion. Plus security for something like that, considering how many attempts have been had on his life, Jeff, it's also dangerous. So supposedly. Ray Dominguez says, I just wanted to send a support. I usually never catch you guys live, but I do listen to every episode and I enjoy reading the comments. Oh, thank you, Ray.
I was going to say, security. Didn't a guy get on the court last night?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. If that guy could get on the court and take a picture in the middle of a game with Wemby. I mean, fuck.
Taking selfies at half court.
Yeah. That was insane. He got banned, by the way, for the rest by all NBA arenas for the rest of his life, and his buddy as well. KJ said, Euphoria finale broke me. I felt heavy and sad the whole day. Coleman, Emmy now. Sam Levinson is a must-see director. I hope he makes a film next. Yeah, would you look at Sam for a horror? Couldn't Sam do a horror, maybe?
I thought about him because he did make Assassination Nation, and while part of me thought that movie was obnoxious, part of me also thinks it was kind of ahead of its time. That is one of the scariest scenarios. Like Curry Barker, I think, would have had a field day with something like that. Like there's a digital hacker who's like has the entire town's secrets.
Oh, wow.
That's what Assassination Nation is about, basically.
Okay.
Like who hacks everybody's emails and shit and has all their secrets and stuff. That is terrifying. So I think he would qualify, and Sam Levinson, I think, could make a great horror movie, but yeah, I'm very curious, like if he'd tackle an original or take on IP.
Could be fun to see. Cartoon, what director, 49, what director do you wish broke out big but didn't? I mean, I would say Neil Blomkamp. I mean, I thought District 9 still is one of the greatest sci-fi films I've ever seen, but nothing he followed up with comes close. And don't give me that robot film, whatever the hell that was called, Patchy or Checky, whatever the fuck the name of it was not good. So, Chappie? That's it, Chappie or something. Yeah.
I mean, it's funny how like everyone's like, oh, Sean Baker, Brady Corbett. Whatever happened with Darius Martyr? Darius Martyr did Sound, which is so fucking good. It's one of the best movies of the last 5-10 years, whatever. Like, no one's ever like, where's Darius Martyr's next movie?
Right.
There should be the same level of fervor around that movie as there was for Brady Corbett's Brutalist follow-up.
Another good one was Josh Trank. Chronicle's a damn good movie, and then that Fantastic Four shit the bed, and then that's that, so.
Hey, there was Fonzo. Don't forget Capone.
Oh, God. Andrew Sanchez 12. The new story Amazon is looking for in regard to James Bond was just done in the 007 video game. It was developed by IO Interactive due to a deal that was already set prior to Amazon owning the IP. Okay.
Have they said that, Andrew Sanchez?
I don't know if I saw that they said that. So
yeah,
because they haven't said anything about
so they hired Stephen Knight and paid him $1 zillion probably to write a script, but they're really using the story from a video game that the other regime developed years ago.
Yeah. That doesn't seem to make sense.
Not adding up, my friend.
Yeah. Michael McKenna says 2 seasons into industry, way better than Euphoria.
That's what people say.
I only finished the first season of Industry recently, and I haven't gone forward yet, but it's a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, a lot of young people.
But yeah, it was just like corporate financial speak and young people and British accents, and I was like, no.
The Lady Outlaw dipped out after 6 episodes because she's like, I'm just fucking depressed at the end of every one of these episodes. I don't want to feel this way. And I'm like, it's fair.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Cody Hunt Film says, congrats to Scary Movie for sweeping the Razzies later this year. Truly awful. Not when it makes that much money at the box office, it's not going to sweep the Razzies.
You didn't like when he smoked her clit, Cody?
The butt plug didn't get you? What happened there, man? Doug Developer says, were you ever in a packed theater for a comedy and no one laughed? If so, what movie? It's peak secondhand embarrassment and I would want to leave. I'm sure.
Sure I have, yeah.
Yeah, what about Steve, the Sandra Bullock film? I remember going to see that. That was at the height of me loving everything Sandra Bullock did, and nobody laughed in that movie.
I can't recall off the top of my head.
I've also been in a movie that was straight drama and people laughed when it wasn't a comedy, and that's Battle at Los Angeles. I remember being in the ArcLight and like 45 minutes, an hour into the movie, people just started laughing at the film. And it was hilarious. Communal laughing.
We'll always have that trailer.
Mild-mannered comic nerd. Hey, guys, no question, just a humble request. Whenever I'm late to the show, I always rewind it to hear Jeff say, Johnny Boy, can I please get a full-hearted Johnny Boy here? Thanks, guys. Love you both. Jeff, you feel like doing that? I'm not trying to make you.
I have to do the whole hello, Johnny Boy again?
Sure, yes.
Hello, Johnny Boy!
There you go. Well done. Sam says, is Homelander top 5 villains of all time? No, I wouldn't say so. Top 5 villains? You can put him like of all time? You can put him in the company with Lecter and Hans Gruber.
TV villains.
Oh, TV villains.
No.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. No. Mild Mannered Comic Nerd support. Thank you, Mild Mannered. I appreciate you. Mark the Bastard Cassidy says he might be a bit too pretty, but I think Austin Butler has the cool factor and intensity to pull off a younger Snake.
Yeah.
I mean, considering what it did in Dune, man, I could see that.
Ditto. I like that. I like that.
Yep.
Mark,
I agree.
Bastard.
We co-sign it. Master System McCall, in 2002, my dad accidentally hit my ET action figure with his lawnmower. So rank these 5 movies: Signs, Insomnia, Transporter, Phone Booth, and 1 Hour Photo. Ooh, shit.
All right.
Go ahead.
1 Hour Photo.
Such a good movie, man.
Signs, Insomnia, Transporter, Phone Booth.
Okay. I'm gonna say fuck. Yeah, no, I have to say Signs, Insomnia, 1 Hour Photo, Transporter, Phone Booth. Only because I go back and see Signs and Insomnia much more than I'll go see 1 Hour Photo. But Robin Williams' performance is on par with his Good Will Hunting performance in that movie. He's excellent in that film.
I'm due for an Insomnia rewatch.
Yeah, we're actually in the season of Christopher Nolan on the Cinephiles. We just finished talking about Insomnia for a little bit. That's right at the beginning of his career, that one. Figs, happy Thursday, Hot Mike. Jeff, is Sam Esmail's Tesseract moving forward with Amazon? Seems Panic Carefully is good buzz, and he's an interesting filmmaker. If he's involved, I watch.
Interesting. I have not heard much about Tesseract. I don't know what the story is with that, so I can't answer that part. Okay. I am hearing good stuff about Panic Carefully. I mean, any movie that's basically invoking Sounds of the Lambs, those comparisons.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's getting an IMAX release potentially.
Nice.
And I think they moved it from like February to April, so like they have some faith in that movie, which is curious.
Nice. WR says, if you had a tournament of champions for any Oscar category, what would be the category? Nominations go with 5 and who wins? A tournament of champions?
This is the tournament of champions.
I mean, I have to go with Best Picture. Go ahead, Jeff. What do you got?
I'd go Best Actor.
Okay.
Oh, the category. I mean, I have to choose 5 guys who are nominated for Best Actor.
Ooh.
I mean, this is a lot.
This
is a very involved question. It's like, no, this is a pass. Sorry.
W will give you the category. I'd take Best Picture. He takes Best Actor. That's as far as we can go with this one.
I use like Daniel Day-Lewis, There Will Be Blood, like De Niro, Raging Bull, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not gonna list them all out.
Eddie, Cavill or for a young Snake or Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Not seeing that.
I don't like either choice. I agree.
And Cavill, no.
Wiley says, sending in support. Thank you, Wiley. Watch broadcast news for the first time. I really liked it, but at the time, the script felt too smart for me, unlike a Sorkin script.
Yeah, you definitely got to be a little bit more mature, I think, to appreciate the rhythms of that movie.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I watched a movie. I watched Cavill's movie with Guy Ritchie and Jake Gyllenhaal this week, In the Gray.
Oof. Yeah, and?
Yeah, not great.
Yeah. Tanking at the box office. Tanking.
Yeah.
This is an excellent film. Get the Criterion. It's so worth it for all the commentary they talk about how they made that film. It's one of the most incredibly well-written films ever. John Lawless, any rumors on Mike Flanagan's The Exorcist possibly a story? Love the show.
No.
All right.
I don't have any rumors about The Exorcist story.
Okay. Fiona George says, don't know if you guys saw, but there's a Shania Twain biopic in the works. Who could you see playing her? Shania Twain. Indy Navarette. There you go. That's my answer.
Zoe Deutsch.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I like Zoe.
Who should play Shania Twain?
Well, you know who's good? Kaya Gerber. Kaya Gerber for Shania Twain.
Oh, okay. All right. I wonder who would play Shania. That's an interesting question. I have to think about that one. She's a hottie. She was a hottie back then. Still is. Verse 2304. The AI debate needs more nuance. Artists can use AI to enhance their voice. Frankly, it's tiring. Like Jobs and Wozniak, geeks argue over who did what, but people line up every year for Apple's latest iPhones, iPads, and iMacs. True. No doubt.
Yeah, like anything else, any debate probably needs more nuance.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. But you're right. You're right. This is, as I said earlier, these are the agreements you make with yourself when you look at the stuff. How much are you willing to eat to get what you want? DJ Vega, I think the first 20 minutes of Obsession showed Curry as potential outside of horror. I would watch a drama rom-com of a bear trying to win over Nikki. Jeff?
I thought that was a rom-com.
Doug says, speaking of Obsession, what's your opinion on Cher winning for Moonstruck over Glenn Close and Fatal Attraction? It is thought as an Oscar upset in retrospect. Yeah, I was alive when that happened. I don't know if Jeff was. It was an upset because Cher had only done Mask and had been part of the Sonny and Cher situation in the 70s and 60s. But she was damn good in Moonstruck. I do think it's a. I would have chose Glenn Close over her, but yeah, it is an upset.
I also would have chosen Glenn Close, but you know what? Why Glenn Close didn't win it? Why she hasn't won it? Okay. Why she probably never will win it?
Okay.
Because Glenn Close is a tryhard.
Oh my God! How dare you? How dare you?
That's why.
How dare you? CC Black, give us the Doomsday trailer. Is 3 billion possible?
No. Not anymore. Not for this.
There's not enough screenings and not enough theaters to get to 3 billion. There just isn't. John Lawless, is the whole disclosure government that Harloff and others is hyping just one big marketing machine for Disclosure Day film? I think Harloff's opinion is valid. Jeff, what do you think about this?
I think the Kool-Aid. He believes that aliens have come down and probed his butt. So
Jeff Sneider said that. Okay, I just want to make it clear. I did not say that. But no, I think I know Christian's interest in the stuff legitimate. He sends me videos all the time for me to try to watch or articles to read about this stuff because he wants to convert me. No, I believe that aliens have come here. I do believe aliens exist, but I don't believe there's a big government conspiracy and people holding on. I just think because there are too many blabbermouths in the government. There's no fucking way that would be true.
I call Christian Mulder now when I see him. I'm like, what up, Mulder?
Verse says the AI debate. Oh, you said that.
Someone tell Christian Jeff said that he's been probed in his butt.
Don't be children, people. Gil Castillo 976. Hi guys, what is your most anticipated movie this month? Mine is Disclosure Day for June. Jeff, you have an anticipated movie?
Most anticipated movie of the month?
I might say Supergirl for me. I might.
Hold on. I want to give a proper answer for this.
Okay. All right.
Need a second. I need to bring up the releases.
I am looking forward to Disclosure Day. Oh, yeah, no, I think Supergirl. I mean, Toy Story 5 I know is going to be good. And Disclosure Day, I'm a little more iffy about it. It's Spielberg. But Supergirl is the unknowable one. So I'm looking forward to it more because I think there's more questions to be answered about that movie. So
if you know me, you know my answer to this. And the answer is Jackass. Best.
Is that this month? Oh, shit, it is. Oh, man. That's going to be fun.
Can't wait to get fucked up and go see Jackass.
Wayne Edwards, catch you guys late. Euphoria and Industry are both wild favorite shows for me. Backrooms is a mood. If you are in the mood, I dug it. Yeah, I dug it too. I agree. Thank you, Wayne.
The vibe, man, and that's what Gen Z is digging. They don't even care about storylines anymore. They don't care about conflict resolution. They care about the vibe, man.
The vibe, bro. Feel it. Feel it. Andrew Sanchez, will Jeff do the Schmodown reactions with you? I doubt Jeff would do them, but maybe.
What is it?
He's always busy.
What is it?
Well, Christian has opened the Schmodown Vault. He started a new channel called the Schmodown Vault, and he's releasing the episodes chronologically, not all at once. So season 1, episode 1, then a few days, season 2, episode 2. And so I've thought about doing reactions to those because there's so many of those matches I never watched and never saw. So I might do that and play along on my channel. So, but I don't know if maybe I could recruit Jeff. It depends.
I think you could get me for a couple guest ones for some good ones.
Okay. All right. You play along? Like you'll play?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. Eddie Alini, is Aaron Eckhart's career dead? Well, I wouldn't say dead. He's still bookable.
He's bookable.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty close to dead.
I think his A-list career is dead, but he's still going to do straight to stream.
How many more questions do we have?
5.
Okay.
Wayne Edwards.
Any questions?
My lady hasn't seen too many movies, so it's always fun to expose her. We did a double feature of Birdman and Whiplash recently. I love both. She was blown away. I dug Birdman's one-take effect through the film. Great film. Yeah, Birdman's great.
Guy than a Birdman guy.
I love Birdman. It's so good. You're so right. And Whiplash was great as well. We just did that on the Cinephiles. Matt Sister McCall, you think Nicholas Refn's when a new movie will be good?
Nope. Quietly dreading it.
That's a no.
He says,
Michael McKenzie. Congrats to Nirvana, the band winning Best Film in Canada. Does it increase its Oscar chances?
Whatever drugs you're on, Michael, please send them over here.
Eddie Alidia, last question. Axl Rose biopic. Who'd you cast? Who is really emaciated? Probably Nicholas Galitzine from He-Man. I think you could do an interesting Axl Rose. Tall, skinny. Come on.
I take you to the paradise city with the crowd.
To the cold November rain. No, go ahead. Wait.
I guess. Drew Starkey.
Okay. I could see that. Yeah. LA Nerd Girl, Mask and Silkwood were both before Moonstruck, FYI. Oh, Silkwood, right. The one with Meryl Streep. I forgot about that. Okay.
I gotta shower myself soon.
Yeah. All right. Any Jurassic World updates? That's from SL. Do you know anything, Jeff, or no?
No.
Okay. Samo says, thoughts on Lily Wachowski saying that her passion project has remained stuck in limbo because, according to her, fascism is thriving. I would say box office returns going downhill were thriving, and that's why this thing hasn't gotten made. Jeff, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's because of fascism.
Yeah. I think it
seems like a convenient excuse.
Exactly. Hey, Hot, it's fantastic. Hey, Hot Mike, I'm loving the noise Obsession and Backrooms are making because it shows the old fogies at the studios there are other ways of making money through cinema than theirs. Also shows how impressive Sinners was because it was profitable with $100 million budget. True.
Austin Abrams as Axl Rose.
Ooh. I could see that. Someone had said Shia LaBeouf. Oh, Finn Bennett. I could see Finn Bennett. I enjoyed him in Backrooms. I could see that.
Finn Bennett a lot.
He's got that face. All right, there you go. That's our show. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Appreciate you hanging out with us a little bit over time, Jeff, especially. I know you got to go and get some dinner, please. Thank you so much, Jeff. Let people know where they can find you and subscribe to your newsletter.
TheInsnyder.com. That's with a T, an H, an E, an I, an N. And then my last name's Snyder, guys. Then you throw a .com on it. Then you throw your fucking credit card information in. That's how it fucking works, okay? Be a pal. All this money that you're tipping, this all just goes to John.
No, it doesn't, you liar. I pay you every 2 months. I pay you, you liar.
This all just goes to John.
Yes, look at the luxurious lifestyle I'm living with IKEA bookcases.
John is living in the lap of luxury, so subscribe to my newsletter. Do your part.
This isn't even a brick wall behind me. It's green screen. Yeah, I'm living the high life for sure.
That was AI.
As for me, you can follow me at The Rocha Says on all social media. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button. Try to get to that 50,000. Would love for y'all to get on board with that. Leave your comments down below and everything. And don't forget, we have a podcast. Would love to get more people involved in the podcast. Oh, and the merchandise. If you want to get Hot Mic merchandise, the link is in the channel. It's in the description, rather. Or use that code there as Jeff is putting up on the screen. We appreciate you. All right, take care of yourselves. Be well. Go see a movie. And we'll talk to you next time with another brand new episode here of the Hot Mic. Peace. Until
bye.